Boop. Hello.
Oh, boop boop. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Dungeons and Dragons. Katie is here.
I made it. I decided after I got the orange juice, I was like, I really want a London fog. So I went and steamed some milk and got some tea.
Oh. Hi everybody. We are going to play some D&D. These guys are busy thinking about their answers to their prompt. The prompt for today was cooked up by Katie. Kind of inspired by Dox's question of if your character was planning to blow up the government, how would they be foiled?
In a video game.
But the question that we're going to go with today is, your character is at a new national celebration with custom fireworks show. What custom firework does your character design? So there you go, think about that whilst we do a teeny little recap
Whoops.
of what happened last game. Last game, our adventurers had just come out of a dungeon. The dungeon was this called Temple of Crinea beneath a settlement called the Maelstrom in the Feywild. They had got out of there, and skipping over some minor details of like Randall having a disease, they
Minor details.
bumped into a steward of the Archfey in this particular realm, who they were, well, I mean, say bumped into, they were looking for them, so they could hand in their quest, basically, and be like, we did it! We completed it! We're completionists! And whilst they did so, they bumped into one of our players, Haiku's cousin, Chiasmus. Chiasmus, unfortunately, fell afoul of a very powerful Archfey at some point in the past, and because of it, they were left very injured. Now, they have a bit of a vendetta against that particular Archfey and are hunting them down. Fortunately, Crinea, the Archfey of the Maelstrom, had offered to give some information should our adventurers be successful in their own little mini-quest. Turns out they were successful, who would have guessed it? And the information was passed on. That information being that the individual that Chiasmus was looking for is named Countess Palatine Ludamira Ibrium the 16th, and that she is in a place within the Feywild called Then. You guys had handed in your quest. You got to bump into the real Crinea, who turned out to be somewhat diminished after the corruption, desecration of her temple, and the planar connections therein. But we don't need to worry about that too much now, because you guys have all been rushed away through a teleportation device to your next quest. That's what we care about right now. We're drawing a line under our last session. We're starting afresh, and our new fresh session is with you guys facing down something called a jabberwock. It is a garbling, gurgling, jabbering, dragon-esque creature that is fiery eyes ablaze, staring you down as you are waiting patiently for the portal that you are standing around to charge up so you can get out of here. And that's where we ended our last session. We ended our last session with you guys waiting patiently on a portal platform, hoping that it'll charge up fast enough that this horrible creature doesn't fuck up your shit. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay then. First off, hi everybody in chat. How's it going?
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Thank
Hello.
you, Bobs and Chris, for the resub. Oh yeah. Thank you. Congrats, Jack, on getting first as well. Incredible. Don't know how you got that.
Thank you.
I'm Grace. How you going? Right. So, our prompt. Let's start at the top with Nerly. What would your firework look like?
It would be a pale, like, minty green lunamoth with a white crescent moon behind it.
Oh.
So the moon would explode first, and then there'd be like crackles of stars, and then the Lunamoth would slowly, explode into existence.
Wow.
Weirdy.
That is pretty. How about haiku?
What are the spinning ones called? Are they
Catherine wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a green Catherine wheel. And at the end, there's a completely random effect that no one knows what's going to happen.
Every
I'm
time
not
it's
going to
different.
explain it because there's no point.
Every time it's different. I love it. Okay, cool. A green Catherine wheel. I mean, it's got the right shape. How about Randall?
So it will be a purple firework, and it would be like magically or chemically animated, so that it first goes up, it explodes, and like it's a book, and then it flicks through the pages of the book, and then a quill comes in, like writes in the book, and then it closes, and then it ends, and it's the symbol of Libromans, which is the monastery.
Nice.
Wow, I want to see that. That's cool. Okay, Aura, what would yours be like?
Hi Adam. I asked chat what would Nugget's firework be. Chat can think of that. I thought of one big sprout. Yeah, it would just be that.
It would just be a big green round firework.
The first thing I thought of for Oro was some like kind of ridiculous, extravagant like Disney firework sort of like thing that had like a projection with like fireworks of like her doing her like epic fight with a giant sort of thing going over like her so it'd be like a bunch of projections and a bunch of like fireworks when she like stabs him and like to the like all crazy shit is what I thought of.
Wow.
And then a sprout for Nugget.
Okay, good answer.
The finale is the sprout.
Sprout.
I love it. Hi Adam, hi Noko. How's
Hi,
it
Noko.
going?
Yeah, I just said see you later fuckos on it. Yeah, that would be good.
That's how it
That's good.
ends.
Yeah.
That's that Disney
like-
style fireworks. It's just see you later, fuckos.
After the slow animation and the same amount of space of all the like flips and like
Yeah,
stabs
yeah.
and stuff, then see you later, fuckos.
That's cool. I like
And then
that.
it shrinks
Wow.
down.
I just
I do
shoot
really
one
like the
little
idea
sacred
of
flame in
like
there.
maybe one little sacred flame.
Little sacred frame firework.
I really like
Thank
the
you,
idea
Alice.
of it being like this kind of like firework that goes from left to right of just like because all the fireworks are going off and it's like Oro backflipping over Vince and stuff and then it ends and it's like and he goes like see you later fuckers. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like
like
it. All right.
I told you.
Okay. Hi Torty, how's it going? We
Hello.
start today's session with a combat. Today's session, in front of us, we have the horrifying beast known as a jabberwock. It appears to be looking through you more than at you. I say we
I
start
like that.
today's session with a combat, but really we haven't rolled initiative yet.
That's exactly what I said to you. You said to me yesterday. I was like, "What do you mean we're gonna have a fight?" And you were like, "It's not technically a fight yet." And then you started the game. We're like, "Wait, I started a fight." And I'm like, "Wait a minute."
I mean, technically, we haven't started any kind of fight yet. The Jabberwock, this gargantuan beast that has stomped onto the scene, has been crushing trees and undergrowth as it kind of almost stampedes its way towards you. Its eyes ablaze, literally afire, and they are looking in your direction, but past you. They don't look like they are eyeing any one of you individually up. They are moving in your. It is moving in your direction, though. What do our players want to do?
Do we see anything like on the opposite side? You know, the opposite side of the Jabberwock? You know what I mean.
You mean to your? So, for example, your north here.
Yeah,
like
where
a
they might be
bigger
going
fish
to.
following it.
Yeah.
Yes, to the north. Sorry, I
Okay,
forgot
alright.
that you had the token on the map.
You turn around. Well, you look to your north, and roll me a. Everyone roll me a perception check. You're gonna see what's coming from the north, but I want to see who sees it first and how much detail you
Okay.
get from the scene.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Is it Galumphing?
random.
Accidentally closed.
We got some good
Oh,
rolls.
wait, I get advantage because I'm using my eyes
Yep,
unless
yes,
it's
you
more than
do.
120 feet away and then I
No,
don't
no.
see anything.
You know what's funny? I was gonna say if I can tell that it's looking past us, I just hide behind one of the pillars still on the dais, so this 10
Yeah.
makes sense. Because I was like,
yeah, okay, sure. All right, so we got some pretty good rolls. Our best is from Oro, shortly followed by Haiku. Okay, so you each look. I mean, you see that you see these horrible burning eyes, and you kind of notice because you can see from where you are on the dais, you're kind of stood a little bit separate anyway. So you can kind of see that there is a clear gap for it to be looking down, and you turn and you see, sure enough, entering the scene from the north is an elf, a golden elf. At least they are elf in silhouette and features. With a golden silhouette, you can see that much of their clothing is kind of it's elven finery that is gilded, and they have a kind of like almost an aura about them. Not quite, but it kind of seeps. This gold color seeps into everything about them. They are wounded. You can see that they have got some significant claw marks that have gone through their chainmail armor that they are wearing outside them. They have a huge great sword in their hand, or rather in both hands, on their shoulder as they kind of sprint onto the scene, huffing and puffing. And they kind of arrive on the scene. Each of you kind of get an opportunity to appraise them. With a 25 and a 24, the things that you notice in particular are that this individual is greatly wounded. They look like they are quite clearly from some kind of noble house. And they kind of have a similar look in their eyes. They look at the scene, they see you, but they don't really seem to acknowledge you that much. They kind of look at you, see this structure, this portal that is very clearly active and has now started humming again as if it was going to charge before teleporting you away again. And they see it kind of like they roll their eyes for a second as if you've inconvenienced them greatly.
It's still like a glass elevator thing, kind of, where we're just watching these things happen, but ultimately can't really do much about them. We're just getting in people's way.
Since I didn't see them roll their eyes and they look very like regal in general and they're like glowing in this dark place, would I have enough time to do a distant spell and cure wounds them?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Yeah, they like without being able to see the like eye roll and stuff, her instinct would be like, this looks like a person defending people,
So-
and this looks like a monster.
Yeah, I mean that I think would be a fair read of the situation. What I'll say is that with a 10 perception, you wouldn't have noticed the wounds, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That is what I was giving to the one of the details I was giving to the people who rolled better.
I see. Wow, she's just enthralled then.
So the elf rolled their eyes at us?
Sort of, not specifically at you, but kind of at the scene in front of them.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular that you guys want to do initially?
Can we make this thing charge faster? I don't want to be here.
Well, yeah, surely if one of them like get onto the plate with us, then they'll be teleported with us.
Or maybe it's only got the right energy for the five of us, and not a whole jabberwock
Well, maybe
thing.
it'll randomly teleport 5 of us, and if there's 6 of us, then I don't want to be left.
Stop giving the DM ideas.
Maybe we'll teleport into a place full of gold.
That'd be crazy. Wow.
Yeah, we'll just take this guy. They look like they're made of gold.
Listen, I've tried to give you enough gold over the course of our adventures, and you keep turning it down.
Not me.
You can't ask for a place full of gold now.
You did give us gold with
Every
clearly
time you
no
say
string
that-
attached.
Yeah, every time you say that, it's like, do you want to go into this graveyard
Listen,
where there's a
all be just
huge...
free gold.
No, I know, I
On
know.
the floor.
But literally, it's like, go in there because this spirit seems restless, and there's a bunch of signs around that are like, don't steal my shit. And then there's this huge graveyard angel that could probably kill us in one step, and we're like, maybe we shouldn't take this. And he's an asshole, and
Listen.
we're like, okay, maybe we will, and then we almost die.
I'm very grateful that my players think about the consequences of their actions. That's all. I'm very grateful for that.
Thank you. Okay. I noticed the wounds. I think that I would just like hold a guiding bolt until I felt like we were about to be ported out, so that I didn't attract the thing's attention too quickly, and then just guiding bolt the jabberwock right as we're about to exit stage right.
Okay. So you're kind of is everyone else in the same vein there as Nerly, kind of just like trying to stay out the way for a second, but maybe prepping something in case.
Yeah, I've already got my tiny eldritch cannon out from 2 teleport to go, so that'll be at the ready anyway.
Okay. You took some shots, didn't you? You took some shots at Barry.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear me, poor Barry.
I have my scimitar ready, but that's it.
Yeah, just readying weapons.
Your scimitar or your flame tongue?
My flame tongue.
Yeah, it is a unique magical item. It needs its reverence appropriately
flame tongue.
credited.
Rename it Vicious Mockery, because that's a tongue that burns things. Flame tongue.
Nice.
So, what we're going to do, if you guys have kind of held your actions, as it were. Oh, there's a small tear on my joggers. That's so sad.
Oh no.
Those
are sweatpants, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sad. The scene. Let me put him on the scene. Actually, there he is. The scene continues, develops. This particular elf-like individual, steps a few more paces towards you. In fact, he's running at this stage, and he lifts himself from one position to a completely different position. I mean, I guess we all do when we take steps, but it's a little bit more magical than that.
Teleporting, but less impressive.
Teleporting. But...
Is he pretty?
Zoom in.
Yes.
Do you want to zoom in? Yes.
Yeah, he's pretty. All right.
You should have led with that. He's pretty.
He's kind of pretty, yeah. So he appears on the scene, and he kind of almost he disappears for an instant, and as he does, he leaves behind this kind of glittering trail of golden leaves, almost that kind of remain in his position. And as he appears in front of you, he does so in like a proper action hero.
Ooh.
Can I do an
Survival
insight check to see if they're
land.
showing off?
Roll to swoon.
Yes, roll me an insight check, absolutely.
Who? Oh.
As far you're just impressed.
Can we all do an insight check?
You want to do an insight check to see if this guy's showing off? Feel free.
I don't want to do an inside check to see if he's showing off.
You wanna
I want to
fail?
roll a wisdom save to see if she swoons.
Okay, good.
Or not wisdom save. I don't know if does that count
no
as like a yes swoon or a no swoon.
Hey,
I
listen,
guess if you
wanna
wanna be swoon.
you swoon. You just
She
you
would.
tell me.
Swoon
do you-
away.
I think she would.
Okay, all right. She swoons. All right. None of the rest of
Glittery
you.
golden leaves. I mean, come on.
I think glittery golden leaves is pretty cool. None of the rest of you are thinking, "Wow, this guy is full of shit." You're just kind of like, oh, "This guy is clearly in the middle of something. We're in the way." So he sprints towards you. He uses this kind of fey misty step as he kind of he teleports from one place to another, leaving this glinting trail between the two places.
Oh, he's
and he
a
like
Madrid.
slams his great sword into the ground, and he kind of brings it up and points it towards the Jabberwock, and he says, "What does he say?" "I, Loruian Everblade, elf Eladrin of the House of Cerulean, first of his name, and champion of the Gilded Monarch and hunter of the accursed Jabberwock, I will slay ye!" Now he's nice and close to you. You can kind of see that there is a little bit of blood that is kind of dripping along his side. But he stands here like he's got his shit together. Like he knows precisely why he's here. He is ready to fuck some shit up. And he makes that teleportation. He does so precisely in front of you guys. And you can see that he's kind of got in his posture that he's doing it to put himself between you and the Jabberwock. He takes a couple of additional steps because he hadn't finished his movement to about there. Actually, I think I did a couple more steps. That's probably about it.
Is that off the platform?
It is off the platform, yeah.
Oh, but he's still not far away. That's fine.
He's not far, but he's off the platform now, yeah. And you can see he's got his sword up. He's preparing for a swing, but he's not quite there this turn. What we're going to do is we're going to put the initiative order up. If you guys want to throw your initiatives in here, we'll go forward as if this is a full-blown combat. Your involvement in it is down to you.
God damn it.
I will re-roll because of the helmet thing I have.
Okay.
Oh shit! I fucked this up because I've got everyone's old turn orders. I'm gonna have to remove everybody. I'm sorry.
Rip.
I had like fucking 20 tokens on the turn order. I'm so sorry.
No.
I had so much there. Let me just put everybody on there now.
Do you have to take your reroll? Or do you take the
Take. Just put in the number that you rolled first here.
I was excited at the prospect of getting to roll again. Oh my god, my rolls do not bode well for today.
Good.
Get all the bad ones out of the way. Oh my god, atrocious. Really very bad. Right, what did Haiku have? Oh, was it? That was actually the number.
That was the reroll as well, was 0.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's what I was asking.
Oh dear. Alright, okay, so we will consider, after the Jabberwock's turn, this will be the top of the turn order. Okay, so the Jabberwock slams its huge hands down, its gangly form starts to lurch towards this Eladrin warrior. And it does so, you can hear its gurgling barble noise. Blah, 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 as it's talking in tongues that don't make any sense, words that don't exist. And it gets very close to you before it starts to throw all sorts of horrible rending talons towards this particular individual. It does so. Oh my god, yep, sure. Good. Yep, those hit. Yep, sure. Okay.
Did you just destroy him?
42 points of damage.
Oh.
Yes, you probably did.
Okay, yeah.
Jesus.
To this Eladrin. Who is... I mean, he's seen better days. Lorurian. Come on, I gave him his name. I can't even fucking say it right. Lorurian has seen
Cerulean.
better days. He is looking pretty fucked up, but that will be the top of our turn order. Oro.
Bitch, I don't fucking know.
You are going to have to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, okay.
That's bad.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not a good number.
That's
yeah.
also
okay.
bad.
So on this turn, you cannot take reactions. I'd like you to roll a d4, please.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds like directions.
1.
Oh no.
This turn, you do nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, solved my problem.
Nugget! Can Nugget also make a charisma saving throw, please?
Oh dear. Okay, hold on. Nugget. Nugget did good.
You roll 1d4, please. Ooh.
Okay.
Makes one attack against a random creature it can see, or does nothing if no visible creature is within its reach. Randall gets attacked by Nugget.
Nugget!
As the horrible, gargling, burbling, gnashing voices kind of rend into your mouth and your ears and your eyes and your brain, and everything just feels confused.
I don't want voices in my eyes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Damn,
saying.
voices in my eyes again.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Goddamn voices in my eyes.
Yeah, it's all up in your eyes. It's not the first time Randall gets beaten up by allies, am I right?
Yes.
Not the last either.
No, definitely not the last. Nugget, what are you doing?
That is a 6 points of damage towards Randall Dundragon. As you can just hear these moments, it sounds like it's speaking.
Scatman.
Oh, this is one of those things where you have a scary monster and your players make it less scary.
Sorry.
Oh, it
No,
does
not
have
less scary.
It does have a bit of a vibe of Robert De Niro from Cape Fear about it, right at the end.
I love when people make references that I don't get. Oh no! Oh, I truly didn't plan for this.
What?
Diseased.
Legendary action is used at the end of Nugget's turn. It's the rend attack. Technically it's twice. Okay, the second one misses, but I don't think it will matter. That is... Okay, oh my god.
Well, I mean, we won't have a dilemma if you completely destroy this elf. Like, we won't.
Yeah, I mean, this, again, was not planned for.
Shortest lived named
takes...
NPC ever.
he takes 45 points of damage from the first attack, because it was a crit.
From the first attack. Those are not the words you want to hear.
As the Jabberwock brings its giant gaping maw down on top of Laruian Everblade, bites its torso off, and flings him. Let's say roll a
dice.
Rendered blade now.
and flings him there. He is extremely dead.
I don't think we can fix that. Well, we don't
He
have
is
a moral.
That's not true.
His torso is detached from his waist, as he is now in two different locations at the same time. His
He got true death? Oh,
he got NPC true death because he got fucking giga critted when he was like really low health. He's dead. He is fully dead. Don't write too much backstory for your characters, guys. That's fully a 6-second life. Oh,
question: does the Jabberwock get another turn before me, or was it starting?
That was a legendary action.
I know, but it went.
Oh yes, no,
first.
it gets another. Yeah, it gets another.
God damn!
Action, yeah.
I wish I had rolled higher. Okay.
Same.
Randall.
Yikes.
Fucking hell.
So that's not good.
I had so much prepared.
Well,
Everyone
should
cowered
have told him
inside the portal.
Do I have to make a charisma save or anything?
Yes, you do. I'm so sorry. Thank you for.
Is that also a
pointing
charm
that out.
effect? Charmed. Or
it doesn't explicitly say that it's
Okay.
a charming effect.
Okay. Well, that's poo-poo.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's charisma as well. That's even worse.
That somehow still fails.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my flash of genius and give a +5 to that charisma save.
Oh, that is a success.
If that still fails,
is
we
a
are
success.
screwed.
That is a success. I don't have enough chins to give the Jabberwocky a bonus d6. I don't think it needs it.
Oh,
Tom's track record of killing named NPCs continues. I mean, sometimes it's like, I planned for this. Sometimes it's they get...
I did not plan for this.
Sometimes they take a shit ton of damage from a single attack.
It's like 90 damage in less than one turn.
Uh-huh. I mean, I brought him onto the scene with not full health because of narrative reasons, but in hindsight...
I needed that.
Okay.
Jeez.
Well, you succeed on your saving throw. You hear this burbling gargle noise of the voices that are repeating themselves backwards and forwards in your mind and in your eyes, apparently. But you are able to resist its effects.
Okay. Well, I would like to.
Bye, Grace.
How thrummy is the circle? How thrummy is it?
Oh, it is on the first phase of thrumminess.
Okay. I'm going to dart out of the zone of safety.
Okay.
And I'm going to unleash some strikes that are definitely going to hit. And hopefully at least
One of those hits.
Okay, excellent. Upon that strike, I shall add Stunning Strike.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you.
You see how much damage this jabberwock does, and yet it will die in one turn after you guys start beating the shit out of it on its turn.
I mean...
so that it has to make a Constitution save. Oh,
yeah, against my other one. Oh my god, I gotta change it. It's complicated. That's gonna be against Dexterity? Just 16 minus something? 16 minus 2? 14, maybe? I don't remember.
Why -2?
Because
Because I got a stupid book that adds +2, but it always adds +2 to my spell save.
8
And so
plus
I need to remember to
proficiency
think.
plus wisdom, I think, is your spell save.
Back
For
in
for
dead
your
Arthur.
save for this.
Don't tell us your name; it will be safer for you. I remember that. I remember that
Where you
encounter
whipped
so
that
well.
person to death
that dude got his head whipped
instantly.
off.
What's your wisdom modifier?
3.
So it's 15. 8
Okay.
plus
You ready
proficiency
for me to
plus
roll?
wisdom.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, so it's a Constitution.
Yes.
And add that to it. It
Does it fail? Does it fail? Does it fail? Does it fail?
nat 1.
Yes.
Its bonus is really big. So
I thought it might be.
I was pretty confident that I would succeed there, and I rolled a nat 1. It is stunned. I like to
Okay.
imagine that you just walk up to it and like bop it on the nose.
Jabberwock.
Okay,
I've
so-
never
so
seen such ballsiness. It just fills them with fear.
Yeah,
So it is stunned.
until the end
Right.
of my next turn.
End of your next turn, but also, okay, we might need to be a little bit smarter about how you apply your stunning strikes. Because if it is stunned, do you not get any bonuses against it for... You have attack rolls have advantage on your following attacks.
The subsequent ones do, yeah.
Yes, so
Oh.
you would have to re-roll your walking staff and your unarmed bonus attack there, because those
Oh.
would then have advantage after the stunning strike. So we need to maybe take a bit more care with when you apply these things.
Okay.
That's fine. You can roll an advantage. I'll give it to you.
Ooh,
Is it?
nice.
2 and
Those are
24.
both hits.
Hey!
Wow.
So it can't move.
And 8.
Can only speak falteringly. Incapacitated.
Ooh,
Does
it
that mean it
stops
can't?
jabbering.
Yeah, can't jabber.
Does stop jabbering. Wait,
Just
does
a
it stop
walkie.
jabbering?
Sorry,
Does it
walk.
I'm just a wok now. I'm a cooking implement.
Oh yeah, no, it can't. Yeah, it can't. It's not burbling.
I can make delicious stir fries.
Just turns into a pan.
What the fuck is that? Is that a Twitch emote as well?
Yeah,
That's not
I
a
meant to type
BTT of
in
the emote.
the word
global.
shush, and it turned it into an image.
That is a global Twitch emote, not a BTTV emote. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I can
Huh?
see that.
Yeah.
I don't have.
I don't know when
That
that
is-
was added.
I mean,
Must be
okay,
new.
I'm up for these kind of emotes, but the idea of straight up changing a word that is commonly used
It has
without
to
an
be
extension.
That was
capitalized.
funny. I like it.
That's
I like
so
it when people
weird
do
to
that.
me.
Oh, I can't
Shush.
spell.
Joseph.
You know what?
Can't
There's
spell.
a stream that I follow that has changed the word okay, and it's just like lowercase okay is just like a completely different thing. And sometimes people will come in and they'll just be like talking completely normally. There'll just be an emote in the middle of it somewhere.
I like it. It's like back in MSN days where you could do that
Oh,
with emotes and you
yeah.
could change every letter
Oh
to
my
be
God.
like a glitter
Yeah,
letter.
I'd forgotten about that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, it is currently
the old
not
magic.
jabbering. Alright, it's currently not jabbering until the end of your next turn, is that
Yep.
correct?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my god,
Thank
okay.
God.
Alright, well,
What
it
is that?
can't do any of its cool stuff.
Oh no.
it's a shame. It hasn't killed anyone today.
Yeah, okay, it's fine.
Wait,
That's
actually,
right.
while I'm over there, is there any cool stuff on the ground in the half of the elf that's like on the floor?
What, you mean directly in front of you?
Yeah.
His legs.
Like,
are
if
there,
I've
yeah.
stunned it, it's not doing anything. Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
did he have like a coin purse, or like
He appears to have a
dagger?
satchel that has dropped to his feet. Yes.
Randall has moral quandaries about taking things from big places that don't have anything anymore. But a man that just died in front of him.
The great sword appears to be with his torso.
Well, I'm gonna.
Wait. Sorry, go ahead.
I wanna nab the satchel
Okay.
and then run back.
Sure. You nab the satchel and you run back. All right.
We all look at him like, what the fuck?
This guy is dead, so he doesn't get a turn. The Jabberwock has his go, but can't do anything. Nearly.
Do I still have to make a charisma save?
No, because there's no barbling.
Okay. So I don't know if I notice Randall taking the satchel. Not like super perceptive. My plan, hilariously, was to go revivify him, because I can do that. How many of those diamonds do we have? Because I didn't write it down, but I know we have some. I think it might be.
You didn't take the diamonds.
Them.
You didn't take the diamonds from the statue. There were 2 of them there.
We didn't take those. I think
there was
we
one
took
diamond that you were given, but you had to hand it over to your tattoo maker so that she could turn it into a tattoo tool.
Didn't we get one from the
You might have, but you're gonna have
It
to
might be in the
remember.
bag of holding inventory, but I remember saying like I'm keeping this on my person. But we might have only gotten the one.
Wait.
I was gonna let them cast a spell before I told them that, Adam.
We're gonna revivify someone we've known for all of 6 seconds and not potion seller?
Potion seller didn't only just die.
He wasn't a dreamy man, was it?
Potion seller isn't a dreamy man, and also Potion seller was an asshole. And we got zapped away before I could have done anything there. It does.
Yeah.
I thought it doesn't matter if they're not whole if you have all the parts, and you like put them together, and then it brings them back together. It doesn't restore missing parts, but if you have the part, right?
I mean, maybe. Let's have a look at the spell.
It doesn't specify.
Oh, it doesn't specify.
Do you
It
not
just
have
says
to
it
move
won't.
the parts together?
Is that? Are we looking at different things like for like reincarnate or not reincarnate, but like resurrect and stuff?
So
Raise
the 9th level true resurrection or whatever, that one does restore missing body parts. But with revivify, at least all it says is you touch a creature's died within the last minute, they return to life with 1 hit point. It can't return to life a creature that died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts. But it's not missing if it's right there. I thought that was like if you haul somebody's like body away as you're like running, but their legs left behind, then like they're restored to 1 hit point, but they're missing their legs, so then you have to deal with that. But if you have it, why wouldn't it cast mending? Oh my god. They would be non-living at that point, I guess. But
I will allow it for a DM inspiration.
I don't have one of those. It's why I couldn't get the unicorn address. You can't put somebody who's golden, glittery, and leafy in front of me and me not want to bring them back to life. Come on.
How many of those diamonds do you have?
I don't know. I think it's in the bag of holding inventory if we have one.
I have none recorded in the bag of holding inventory.
Maybe
I don't think we have
one
any.
then.
I'm pretty sure that you gave the only one that you had to.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, not what's her name? Margaret.
Yeah,
Because that's why I put 2 diamonds in front of you in the in the temple, because I was like, revivify, and you were like, no, it's trapped. I don't want it.
Maybe we should have gone back to that after fighting Conlectus in the morning. We think we were too scared with what was to come and then what had just occurred.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought we had gotten another one in the tomb. I thought we had.
Maybe there'll be some more that come up in the near future.
This will be the moment.
The DM will. Next time you see a diamond, pick up that fucking diamond. I swear to
God. Okay. So here's what happens. Nerly is convinced that she has one on her. She reaches into the pouch where she had put the other one that they gave away, and starts to run off the platform.
Okay. Yeah.
And realizes that her like satchel is empty, and then just stands there like, oh no.
Bad news. Yeah.
And that's it.
I like it. I like it. You want to move your token to represent that?
Yeah. Where is the end? Is it like, is that off the platform? Is this the platform?
So it's very physically the stone
Physically
circles
that?
that you
Okay.
can see. Yeah.
I couldn't tell if these letters were magic or if they were
are. Yes,
platform.
they are magic
Okay.
because they are swirling around you as the teleportation circle begins to hum and thrum as we move on to Haiku's turn.
Yeah, so she's just standing on like the very edge of it back here where she had taken a
Sure.
couple of steps that direction, but is still on it, and then was like, oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, I've just realised I've left my stuff out in the front.
What do you mean you're the tank?
Wait, Nugget's attacking. Nugget attacked me.
But not potion seller. I can't believe you.
I believe you.
The only person that has reliably given you potions. Wow.
He wouldn't
Reliably
give me
given one
any
of us.
potion.
Yeah, reliably.
I think I ended up buying the potions and you lot got them through me. It was fine.
Yeah, I had to slip you money to buy potions from him. And you're wondering why I didn't want to revivify him.
Listen, I'm
You know,
just
if
happy.
you're not buying potions without flipping money, you're not doing it right.
I don't know what kind of potions you're buying. Skooma over here. Okay.
I'm just happy that I've created a world with NPCs that you do like and you don't like, and that we're all having fun together as we navigate them dying in front of
And
us.
they're not all university-like.
Haiku.
It's good with the classic haiku, I think. A bonus action. My
Sure.
fourth ballista.
Do you get advantage on that?
Yep.
Like advantage.
Wait, is it a melee attack that you need to have? Is it the stunned?
I think any attack against a sun creature gets advantage, and it was the way they got
rules
rid
to this
of
game.
like flat-footed AC and stuff like
Yep,
that.
it says
is
attack
basically,
rolls.
like-
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Any old attack rolls. Okay, so 28 is the first one we'll take.
Okay, and then with my normal action, I'll use the spell storing item for Scorching Ray. So that gets advantage as well.
Spell attacks, yep.
Okay. Well, it's three rays, all aimed at it. So
Okay. That is the force ballista hits, the second ray hits, and the third ray hits.
What?
Oh, it's 19 for the first one. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna move
Lovely.
back slightly. That's me done.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Very nice. Lots of damage done in that round. By Haiku, at the top of the turn order.
I don't need to roll anything. It just hits.
The
It does.
the portal, it just hits. It's so ideal for that particular spell. It just hits. We have moved on as the magic starts to swell around you. You can tell that we're getting closer to the portal activating. Now, Oro Nugget. No kind of horrible gurgling noises stopping you from doing your thing this turn.
Oh, but the magic still.
You're still here. The portal is definitely swelling up. It's definitely it's pending,
Oh.
but it's hard to say how long it's going to take.
It's at 99%, but it's 10 minutes remaining.
Loading times are bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna get as a bonus action, I'll get my crossbow out and just shoot my crossbow at him.
Okay, so you don't want to go out there and give it a good old stabbo with
No, I'm not gonna get near it.
crazy. Okay, and Randall didn't want to stand out there and give you advantage, so you're going to just have a normal attack.
Yeah, Randall, what the fuck? Stand next to the jabberwock.
Don't you get advantage when you're attacking someone on your own anyway?
Oh, actually, no. Technically, it's still stunned, so you do
Oh,
still
yeah,
get advantage.
you get advantage. Oh, thank God.
Woo, thank goodness.
Which means you
my
also
lord.
get your sneak attack on that know
Oh my God.
So that's a hit.
Yeah, see, blaming Randall. Randall's sorting you out.
I don't know when my sneak attacks are anymore. I've decided to forget all information about it.
Oh my god. I didn't look at all the icons available to us. I was gonna jokingly put like a broken heart on there, but it's got this one.
Oh my god!
That's so funny.
Oh Jesus! Crossbow is just a long distance stabby. It's just,
Yeah.
and this particular crossbow that
Just
Oro
put
has a knife on
daggers
the
in
end
it.
of it as well. So extra close range. Okay, happy with that?
Yes, thanks.
What's Nugget gonna do?
Oh, Nugget's gonna. Oh well, he's not feel. Was he aware that he bit Randall?
He's aware, yeah.
Okay.
He was confused in the moment, but he's aware.
Nugget is like really apologetic and like shoulder gets Randall like, I'm so sorry. He makes like little bat sounds like meh, meh, meh.
It's okay.
Okay. Randall then.
How big is a jabberwock?
This is huge.
Huge.
Mhm.
So huge.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I won't do that then. I think we're just gonna do the old double step. The old try and hit him and reapply the old stunning strike.
All right.
So do I get advantage though?
Yep.
Right? Because
Until
end of
the
my
end of your
turn.
turn. Yeah.
So that hits.
It's a hit. Yeah.
And so I want to apply stunning strike to that.
Sure.
So it's con save versus 17, I think.
Yep.
Yes, that's a good face.
What happened?
I rolled another nat one.
Yes.
I'm not even kidding. Okay, it's going to burn a legendary resistance.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was a thing.
So, question: is it still stunned to the end of my turn?
Yes.
Because it's good. Okay, so I still get advantage when I hit it.
Uh-huh.
Now, here's another question: can I
Can
only
you
use
try
stunning
again?
strike once? I think I can use as many as I want to spend key points on in a turn.
I think you can, yeah.
Well, is that a hit?
That's a hit, yeah.
Well then, I'm going to spend another key point.
Did
Is
you
that
roll another
nat
one?
Are you sure you're not rolling a 1d1?
It's a 1d20.
Oh my god. Wow.
This one's a sickly jabberwock.
Well,
Its constitution score is a lie.
you just got two extremes, right? You've like...
I'm burning another
Rip.
legendary resistance. I can't fucking believe I have rolled 3 nat 1s in a row for saving throws. 3 nat 1s. The first one I was like, sure, I'm going to burn a legendary resistance for this. It's cool. You get a nice little stun at the start. You guys get to deal with this terrifying monster that's just beating the shit out of this fucking NPC in one go. And then another 2? Come on now.
All right.
Well, if you really want to be specific about it, it's the same chance as rolling any 3 numbers in a row.
Which is still not high.
Pretty low.
All right.
Worse than 1 in 400.
You going again?
Yep. That's not going to be a hit, is it?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to burn another key point so I can use Flurry of Blows so I can do another unarmed bonus strike, which is 25, which hits. And I'm going to spend another key point to add Stunning Strike to that.
Nat one, nat one,
It
nat
saves.
one. No.
James.
Okay.
Thank
I
God.
have actually run out of attacks now.
Getting to the
Oh,
point where I was
my
wanting
God.
someone to gift you a D6 there, Tom.
Okay, and I'm going to go, oh no, and take a couple steps.
Right, it doesn't get a reaction against you, does it?
No.
Okay.
Thankfully. Otherwise, I would not be stood over there.
hell.
Yeah.
I cannot fucking believe that I got 3 nat 1s on saving throws.
I burned so
Holy
many key
fucking
points that
shit.
round.
Oh my
Wild.
fucking god.
You're the
Okay, there-
completionist and they are in a goddamn hurry.
What the fuck, both of you?
Yes!
No!
Jack!
Why?
Jack, it's your fault. Jack, it's your fault.
Jack, what have you done?
Yes! Yes!
You know what's even worse? I
Thank you,
basically
Nate, thank you,
threatened
no,
Nave to
no.
watch tonight, and he did. And this is what happened.
Write him down on the register, Jack.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
tap that one.
Okay, well, at the end of Randall's turn, it's our imaginary friend who is dead. But at the end of Randall's turn, he's going to have a legendary action. Can he reach you, though? How far would you say that is? That's
It's really
5 foot,
far.
that's 10 foot. Okay, so he can't reach you unless his... He can reach you. He can reach you with a tail attack. So he's going to do that.
Going to do 7,000 points of damage.
I will have fun today. I will have a fun time. It hits you unless you can avoid a 28 AC.
Would puppy dog eyes help that?
No.
Sorry, that made me laugh really hard. I was putting on lip gloss, so it was like...
With puppy dog eyes. So what? How old are you now, Randall?
Randall is like 50 something, I think.
A
Now.
50-year-old with a bandage around his eyes.
Yeah, you can't even see them.
Listen, have you ever seen like sad, lonely grandpa eyes?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There you go.
All right.
have to
Well,
Google that.
fortunately for Randall, he only takes 12 points of damage because that is one of the weaker attacks that this particular individual has. But after that, it's his turn. Jabberwock's going to get its go. It's going to continue burbling.
Yeah.
Get a little bit more burble going back on.
Burble, burble.
It seems to regenerate some of its wounds.
Hate that.
And it opens its bulbous, fiery ball eyes as it stares directly down. Now, I'd really like for somebody... Do we have the dice rolling thing, or is that still a D20? Or is that going to be...
It's
can that be
D20.
any-sided?
It's
gotta
commercial.
be D20?
No, it's just D20.
Okay, so we're going to do a D20 from anybody in chat.
Exclamation point D20 in chat, someone, please. Hello, Leonore. It's not going
Hi,
good.
Leonore.
No, it was going good, and now it's going terrible.
I mean, it definitely could be going worse.
Okay. So,
True.
that, in my mind, was the lower... So it was, I'd quartered that D20. It was in the kind of order of Randall, Oro, Noeli, Haiku. So Randall being in front, that's who you fucked
Of course
up.
it was. It was always going to be
Of course
bad.
it was.
Actually,
It was always
this
going
is
wrong.
very poetic. This is very poetic.
You're going to stun me.
I really wish I... So this is very, very poetic for a number of reasons. So what I would like is for Haiku and Randall to both make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Well, you're not number 3.
No.
Is this an
You're
air of
behind
effect?
number 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I'm behind him. Dexterity saving throw, was it, Tom? Sorry?
Yes, please.
So I do have evasion.
Okay, so you both fail.
But I have evasion.
Flash of inspiration for
Boom.
Randall plus
I was
5.
going to say, you're...
Hey, good God.
All right, so you
The
save
worst.
Randall. Randall's going to take no damage from this, but you are going to take... what is it? 42 points of fire damage.
Holy shit.
As
Fire
the
damage, you say?
fire damage, yes, all right, you can do your thing. As the burning, blazing eyes of the Jabberwocky pulsate and shoot a fiery gaze down the center of our party in a big burning line. Randall deftly dodges it. Haiku takes the full brunt. What does Haiku do with that?
This isn't a spell, is it?
No.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh no.
So I get resistance to fire damage. That's just a flat out thing. Fortunately, I just use my reaction to save Randall, so I can't actually absorb it.
Ah, okay. Alright, so you take half the damage then because you've got resistance.
21.
Okay. So you've got that on fire by default, your tattoo.
Yeah, it's always been on fire, so I can do the heal myself cheese.
Yeah. heal myself cheese just in case. Just in case. All right. Well, you
Just in case he
save
gets trapped in a place and
Randall.
lights everything on fire.
Just
again.
Oh wait, no, I still have temporary hit points left over. Do they disappear after a while?
They definitely disappear. Yes, you've had those on your token since the boss fight with Convectus.
Top whooping dream.
Oh yeah, we slept. Shouldn't we?
Yeah, you
we
lose
should
those.
have been at full health though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put myself back up to 53. Big 5'3".
Heal myself cheese available now. This isn't
Available
Stardew.
now.
The scariest bad guys in my party fought was a monk assassin who stunned the monk in a poetic manner and almost took out the paladin in one shot. Jesus! Holy moly! Well, still plenty of damage to Haiku. Plenty of damage. So that's its thing for this particular turn. It's going to take a couple of steps. Now,
No.
Randall, you notice that this creature has you in its sights.
Oh. Yay.
Wee, great.
Wee!
Oh, you yippee.
Oh, shy.
I'm shy now.
Puppy dog eyes.
Okay, right. Next turn is Nurali.
Do I have to do the thing? The Christmas save.
Yes. Whoa!
Damn.
We're getting
Merry
both ends of the
Christmas.
spectrum today.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bearing in
I
mind that we
turn-
started off this session with the NPC having his top bitten off.
Yep.
And then me getting 3 fucking nat ones.
I turn around, looking very angry. And does it look like it's planty at all? Or
No.
just dragony? Okay, I'm still gonna blight it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do it at a 5th level. So glad that I upcast it for that 1 extra point
Whoa.
of damage. Con save.
That might be enough.
Oh wait, before I do that, sorry, this is the thing I meant to do. I'm gonna do the mind spike. As I'm gonna
Okay.
spend a sorcery point and make and quicken that to cantrip to a bonus action. Drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind. They have to make an int save.
Okay.
Here, I'll put it in chat. So this is to make them less good at their saving throws.
Yeah. It fails its saving throw against that.
Okay, so it takes 1d6 psychic damage. Oh, it plus 1 plus 6. Oh, it's okay. I'm higher level, so it takes 7, but that's a cantrip, so 9
Okay.
psychic damage.
Which, remember, I'm not playing a bard.
And then on its next saving throw, it subtracts 1d4 from
Right.
the save it makes. So
Okay.
now when it's making its constitution save, you have to subtract a d4
So
from
roll
it.
a 1d4 then.
Oh, I'll roll the 1d4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna roll
Good roll.
1d6. I'm gonna roll another 1d6.
Is that both your d6s gone
Let's
then
do
now?
both of my
Oh my
d6s.
god,
Okay.
they canceled each other. Okay.
Yeah. So the blight takes no effect.
Oh, does it not do half damage? Oh, show spell description.
Yeah,
It takes
half.
no effect on undead or constructs.
Oh, okay.
Um,
With a half effect then. Half damage. What was it?
Half
rolled,
as
sorry?
much damage. 30,
34.
36 technically, because I upcast it and got 1
Oh,
extra.
okay. Oh,
hit
that's a
point.
rough. That's a rough. That's a rough
Really
upcast.
glad. Really glad I
Okay.
did that. So
Right
18.
then, yeah.
And it's necrotic damage if that matters.
No.
Okay. And because it's not a plant or a magical plant, it doesn't make the saving throw a disadvantage.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Excellent. Then Randall gets attacked twice.
Should have kept your turn going forever.
No, I would just like to sit here on my turn. Thank you very much.
Wait, why do I get attacked twice now?
Legendary action.
Oh.
Oh, you rolled
is
that one
a-
publicly.
Oh, did I? Oops. There's a 14
Yeah, 'cause of the
and a
D6s.
15, so you
Nope,
are
I'm 17.
okay. Didn't mean to roll those publicly, but here you are. You get to know the +10 of the Jabberwocky on its attacks. You are safe for now.
Scary.
Haiku.
Scary.
We now hear that the thrumming is getting louder. Oh, I put that on the wrong layer. You can see that I'm really fucked up today, apparently.
Yes.
But
Doing great.
I'm using a tally of the rounds.
When we get to the next place and we have a second, we're going to end up finding a diamond in that satchel. Nearly's going to be upset.
Oh my god.
Haiku, what do you want to do?
I think that's my. I'm getting very aware of this creature moving onto the teleporting pad. So I'm gonna, as my bonus action, I'm gonna try and shove it away with my telekinetic ability.
Okay. It is huge.
The telekinetic ability I have written down, and I tend to copy them word for word, doesn't talk about size.
Ooh.
What's it say?
This is the bonus action. You can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. When you do so, the target must succeed on a strength saving throw, DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus, push int modifier, or be moved 5 feet towards you or away from you. The creature can willingly fail
Okay,
this
that's
save.
pretty good. Oh, it can't shove a creature, but it's like Haiku's not shoving; it's pushing with a telekinesis. So that appears to not take size into account.
That's what we're in my plan.
Oh, it just says you can telekinetically shove. It does use telekinetically.
Oh,
shove.
it says shove.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can't move
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. We'll
It's
just
too big.
go back to the Haiku special.
Big boy.
The Haiku
You're gonna
special.
blow yourself up.
Fireball
Fourth
special.
hit.
That's a miss.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, wait, did you make a saving throw at the beginning of your turn?
Now.
Charisma saving throw. Charisma saving throw. Charisma saving throw. You
Charisma
failed. Roll 1d4.
So when does my reaction reset?
On your turn. Now.
Oh, it's reset.
Yes.
Yep.
Flash of inspiration. That would be a 22.
Okay, make sure to mark these down as you use them.
Oh, I've only got 2 of my 5 left. Don't worry.
You are safe and sound. You get to have your turn. So you get to use your
We teleport to the next area where there are 2
misses.
jabberwocks.
Every area you've got one more jabberwock. Come on.
Exponential jabberwock.
We get to the court of the cloud, and it turns out that nobody had ever seen a giant before, and they thought they were giants, but they're a court of jabberwocks.
Okay, so that was that. What else did you want to do your turn?
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray, okay, go for it. Are these your stored ones, or are these...
Yeah, these are the stored ones. I'm marking them down as well.
Okay, that's 1 hit.
And that's all. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Right, Oro. The portal around you is starting to really swell up. You can tell that it's going to leave any second now.
I like hit the floor with my foot. I'm like, come on. Hurry up. If I move here, am I like in melee range of him, or is he still like...
You are in melee range, yeah.
Far enough away. Okay. Me and Nugget are gonna move forward and do some hitty hit.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
Please!
Stay off the platform! Fuck off!
I'm just gonna dagger it with my crossbow. And then hit it again with my other one.
Sure.
If I want to do my spell, it's only on a hit and it's a bonus action, so I can't do it twice. Okay. So I'm just going to hit with my dagger. 9.
Hit.
And I'm going to hit again with my other dagger.
You get your sneak attack as well.
Okay, I get sneak
Both hits.
attack. 16.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to use Fury of the Small as well.
Jesus!
Which I never used because I figured that it's a thing. Because it used to be bad, but now it's slightly better. So I add 4 damage to that.
So much damage! Okay, and then Nugget also gets to attack.
Nugget
on your
bites
attack.
for 18 4 damage.
Oh my god.
And Nugget will bite again on his turn. 8 Oh, hits for a 12, sorry, and then 8.
That's a miss.
Damn it.
Okay, wait, did you make a saving throw? Why am I forgetting all these fucking saving throws?
Jesus. Okay. It's a
really hope
charmed
that we-
thing, right?
No, it's not.
Is it
It
not?
doesn't say that it's charming. No.
Okay.
It doesn't explicitly say charm, so I'm.
So it's a
I'm not using
charisma
charm stuff.
save, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my
That's a
point of luck
Okay,
to
you
roll it.
That's still a fail.
I'm gonna use my d6.
Yeah. That's still a fail.
Okay, I'm not using any more resources.
That's so close to succeeding, but it's
I've
still a
used my
fail.
reaction already.
That's so close to a success. That's sad. Oh,
16's
dear me.
nuggets.
Okay, so, Nugget also fails. Okay, so roll 1d4 for both of you, please. I'm really hoping I get all of my health back from that round. All those damage die.
Oh, not another 4 on
A
Nugget.
3 and a 4.
Nugget.
For
Fuck's
Aura,
sake,
that's
Nugget.
a 3. The creature does nothing except use all of its movement to roll in a random direction.
Just combat rolling.
I'm glad I did not get that one.
No.
I know, I'm just rolling around this area, right? I'm just going.
It's so bad.
There's one direction.
This is in one direction.
No, but this is on a circle. I'm on a circle, and all of my
It's
edges.
one direction. You accelerate in one direction. That's a
one
circle.
direction. I'm bouncing back and forth like a. It's fine.
A little bowling ball.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Meanwhile, Nugget bites me. Again.
Nugget attacks Randall. Wait, no, it does say a random creature it can see, so it needs to roll
Okay.
a 1d2 to see if it attacks you or the Jabberwock. It is going to get all of its health back from all the damage that you guys technically didn't do.
2, which is the Jabberwock.
Okay.
I like it.
Oh god, what was it?
She's like, which is
There is the Jabberwock. You know what's good for you? It's the Jabberwock.
It is the Jabberwock. Okay. Fucking hell. Right. Oh my god. Okay, so now we need to determine which direction Oro runs in.
This way.
So
do I
1,
think
2, 3,
here?
4. You get to roll a 1d4 to determine which direction that you run in.
2.
So that is 2 is in this
Up.
direction.
No, why is it that? It's up. Obviously, it's up.
What's
Two.
the body?
Because it's 1 is left to you, 2 is top left.
So 2 is
3
2
is
is up.
and 4 is top right.
These don't make any sense.
Those numbers don't make any sense whatsoever.
he was
but-
letting you roll without running straight at the Jabberwock and ending
Yeah,
up
so
behind
it's
it.
1, 2, 3, 4. I could have also made you run into Randall or the Jabberwocky, but I decided to do this.
what I was gonna say was, well, I rolled to the right, so I hit Randall, so I'm stuck here. But it's fine. 2.
Yeah. Keep going.
How much movement did you use to get there?
All of it.
I thought so. It's
How
very difficult
convenient.
terrain.
1,
Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5. So you're probably there.
Wait, does she run by me here?
Yep.
Can I use my reaction to grab her and try to swing her back, like centrifugal force, swing her back onto the platform? Because I made a crit on my charisma save.
You did crit on your charisma save.
And I'm really
Straight-
angry about the pretty man dying.
Yeah.
That is true.
How
6
should
seconds.
I roll this? The portal's charging up. And if someone doesn't get Oro back on this platform, she's staying here. Okay. Now, you want to grab Oro.
Yeah, she's like running by me, and I just want to like grab her arm and just like plant myself and swing her
Okay,
back
so
around
we're gonna do
on.
so we'll do an
This is
attack.
where
roll.
both Neurally and
So you can
Oro
try
end
and
up
grab
off the platform.
Oro's
Okay.
got so much momentum.
So
Who
So
knew
here
a
we're-
goblin could
here-
have so much momentum?
here was my thought. The reason why I was going for momentum rather than trying to like grab and yank back is because
Uh-huh.
she has an 8 strength but a 14 dex. So that's
I
why I was
see.
going for momentum,
Okay.
not
You know
like.
what? I will
brute
allow you to
force.
use dexterity on this particular attack.
Thank you, I appreciate that. So it's basically like a dexterity unarmed attack.
It's a dexterity unarmed attack. You need to beat we have to hit an AC of 16, which is Oro's AC.
Oh, good. Okay. Where even is my unarmed attack? I'm just gonna roll. So it's, sword.
Get some
1d,
raw rolling here.
1d 20
Raw rolling
plus
it.
2 plus 4. Oh, 24. I rolled an 18.
You rolled a. Oh my
Good for now.
god. Okay.
Damn.
So you grab Oro as you see her. She's
Combat
got a
rolling.
face that looks- she's combat rolling.
Like the goats from Elden Ring.
she just combat rolls off the. She starts combat rolling.
So I started combat rolling.
I just grab a leg as she's done the next somersault and her
Yeah.
ankles flying by, and I'm like, nope, absolutely not.
You swing her just back on. You're trying to use her momentum, so you bring her back on
Her
this
momentum.
side.
Yes.
You bring her back on there, just as you see the magic starts to swell up, and you can all tell now that you're getting into the final stage of this particular magical phase. Now, Oro and Nugget have both used their turns. Unfortunately, they've been jabberwocked. Don't you just hate when you get jabberwocked?
Every morning I wake up, not another day.
No, not that they're jabberwocking.
Yeah.
Nugget has successfully attacked Randall again
Yeah.
for those 3 points of damage.
No, I haven't taken my 3 points damage.
Take the
After
3 points of
cuddling
damage,
up to
please.
me and being like, oh, you're me. Me immediately afterwards.
And at the end of those turns, the Jabberwock is going to do another round of legendary attacks against Randall.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, these can do 45 damage. I have 43 health.
It hits you both times.
Randall might be teleporting in unconscious.
That is.
The important thing is he teleports.
They've been stir fried in the Jabberwock.
Literally being teleported
That's
through each
really
teleport.
That's really funny.
I like
That's
that.
really funny. Okay, now what I'd like is we're gonna do a fun segment. A fun segment.
Oh, fun.
You guys want some
Cool.
fun segment? This is
Yeah.
mostly for Jack.
Oh.
Well, I mean anyone that likes maths. Anyone that likes
Ooh,
maths.
okay.
Anyone,
I have a calculator.
Oh, no, I don't like this fun segment already.
Now,
What's 45 plus 45?
what's,
90.
now do you want?
If I
do you
get
want
it
the,
right, can I have an inspiration?
No, you've got a master's in maths.
What about me if I get it right?
Yeah, right.
I spent 60
Discord me,
grand
Jack.
to get that inspiration.
Discord me.
Discord me.
So we're going for 5 plus 9 plus 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5.
And
Okay.
five
You
plus
lost
five
me at
plus
the
five
That's
plus
fine.
nine
over. I'm
plus
pretty
five
sure
plus
that's
10
over
plus five.
40. Because there were at least 2 10s and 2 5s in there for 30 and a 9.
52?
No.
Hold on.
Don't just say numbers. We've got a thing to get here.
Jack, can you get a refund?
Yeah, I lost track after the third number.
It was
they were-
58.
Close.
Oh,
53.
9 plus 4 plus 3. I missed the 3.
56.
What? How? What was it? Read the numbers again?
Maths.
5 plus 9 plus 3 plus 5. Plus 9 plus
yeah.
10 plus 10 plus 5.
I did the 3.
I had enough 10s to know that I was dead.
Conscious, and that matters because apparently we don't have any diamonds.
So you
Yes.
take 56 points of damage as the
That's all
Jabberwock rends its fedunkled claws into you.
Peduncle?
Wait,
I didn't have anything
I was
planned
doing
for
a
my turn
joke.
anyway.
It's a Jabberwocky joke.
Oh.
it's 53, by the way. It's not 50. It's not 56.
I'm doing
Oh.
it.
I think I shouldn't
So
take any
slowly,
damage
I'll-
if you can't
I'll
add it up
confirm.
properly.
It's 5 plus
5
9
plus 9 plus
14.
3.
plus 5
17 plus 5
plus
is
9
22.
plus 10 plus 10 plus 5.
31.
56.
41.
How? What? How am I?
What was the very last number? 5? 51?
5.
56?
It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
there, it's in the chat,
yeah. Yeah.
How? What is going on here?
yeah. It's alright, Jack got paid the big bucks and he didn't even get it right.
Well, okay.
Because I didn't hear all the numbers.
No,
Yeah.
that's the
I
point.
can't listen
okay.
to numbers and add them up
That's the
that quickly.
point.
No, me
If
neither.
I gave you all the numbers, it would just be simple arithmetic, and Jack would get it.
So I
Oh,
almost
I
had it, but I turned that 3 into another 5. That's why I said 58.
You got
So
jabberwocked.
close. I got jabberwocked.
You got stir fried in the jabberwock.
Got stir fried in the jabberwock.
I like that so much.
My brain got stir fried in the jabberwock. That's
So
it.
Randall takes 56 points of damage
Doesn't matter.
as they are forgunkled by the claws of the jabberwock and hit the ground.
Simon and Garfunkel.
You're down. You're down. And it was your turn next, right?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
So make a death saving throw.
Oh shit! I forgot that's the thing. It's not something I normally have to do.
Usually you're so good at going ethereal and running away.
I know. Normally I'm so good at self-preservation. Oh, how do I even do that one? What? Just a straight D20, right?
Ginny casually rolling to remind everyone about the D6.
There, I have 1 hit point.
Oh my fucking
Can't keep me
god! Just
He
go
gets knocked
already!
down. He gets down. He gets up again. You never gonna keep him down.
Wow.
Right, you make those at the end of your turn, so you don't get to do anything with your 1 hit point,
No,
but you are
and then
up.
immediately the Jabberwock goes after
Take it down straight away.
me. Which now has... Wait, when something does damage to you, is it like double your current hit points or double your maximum hit points?
Total hit points.
Oh, okay, that's... Because otherwise I only have 1 hit point.
If it does 2 damage.
Attacks me for
Alright,
2 damage.
well, you get up and it looks extremely frustrated. At this point, I think it has used 3 of its legendary actions. So it can't use any legendary actions at the end of your turn. However,
Use all its legendary resistances as well.
yeah, it's used all of its legendary resistances. It gets 3 legendary actions a turn, and it resets on his turn, which is now. So at the end of its during its turn, it is going to. Oh, can I do the thing?
Randall gets his turn.
Adam said it.
Randall gets his turn. I thought death saves are at the beginning of the turn, not sorry, the end of the turn, not the beginning of the turn. Oh, the start of his turn. God damn it!
Yes!
All right, fine. Have some fun, I guess.
Adam is chaotic neutral.
That's true.
He's bang in the middle.
True.
He knows that he's on that fence. He just likes to poke people either side of it.
Yeah, this tracks actually.
Unfortunately, I hadn't actually thought about what I was going to do with my turn.
Oh, it's the
Death
only
saves are at the
beginning
only-
save. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always remember it being opposite to what I would originally think.
Mm.
All right, so you're up.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to do... I'm going to have to do... That's not a hit.
That's a miss.
Okay, what about
Don't
that
you
one?
fucking dare! Don't you dare stun me again! Don't you dare stun me again!
Is that what I hit?
That's a hit, yeah.
Look, I have 1 hit point. So I'm using Stunning Strike.
Don't you dare!
I'm using Stunning Strike.
God damn it! I'm out of legendary resistances.
Do you like to
I'm gonna roll it.
Wookiee?
Come on now, I'm gonna press the button. I saved. Didn't roll well, but I
Taxi
still
got
saved.
Nobody says anything wrong.
Okay, there's a critical
Oh,
alarm
come
strike,
on now! Come on
Yeah!
now!
Get him! Get
which
him!
I will attach a Stunning Strike to.
And roll a 1d100. And roll
Oh,
a 1d100.
actually, yeah, because that might also stun it from the 1d.
How many key points do you have left?
2.
It feels good. This is how Tom feels now. How we all felt fighting that last boss. Water.
Dirt in the eye.
It's
DC
not rolling my
13
dice for
wisdom
me.
save or blinded for 1 round. Extra damage die.
Okay. So that was a saving throw, was it?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
wisdom.
DC Wisdom.
Okay, I rolled a nat 20 on its saving throw for that.
Okay, so we wasted the nat 20 on the stunning strike, so now you have to roll the con save.
I rolled a con save immediately afterwards with a 21.
Oh, the second one? Dang, okay.
Yep. I got a 13 and a 21.
Okay.
Right.
Wait, 13 would have failed.
30.
Oh, 13.
Yeah. A little bit more.
All right. Okay, so that's 7 plus 6 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no!
Hi,
Do you know?
Nick.
Wait, hang on. I don't want to say anything.
Oh, you didn't make a saving throw.
But I was also
at the beginning
dead,
of the turn.
technically unconscious at the
Oh.
When
beginning
you
of my
start
turn.
your turn, if you start your turn within the area, which
He
you
started
did,
his turn with the death save.
Yeah.
he started his turn in the area.
I started my
which is where-
turn, and then
As,
This is a saving throw.
as soon as you get up,
unconsciously.
Adam,
to be
help,
fair,
Adam.
to be fair, so
Adam,
if
help.
you if you fail this saving throw and don't get to do anything with your turn, you get the points back that you spent on your stunning sprites.
Wow, great. But the main reason I was doing all these attacks is so I could walk away without being hit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if your
maybe I'll
movement is
just attack Nugget
forced,
back, you know.
if your movement is forced by someone else, then you don't. No
You
one
don't
can
get an
do an
attack of
attack
opportunity. That's true. I'm still waiting for the Adam help.
Is this a charisma saving throw? Yeah.
Yeah.
His turn was in the zone. Okay. Oh wow.
You want to roll a d4 for me, bud? You can have those key points back.
Great.
You
I'll
could
I'll
roll a
take that health
4,
back, shall I? I'll
and
take
maybe
that health
you'll
back.
punch Nugget
I
and
can-
run
yeah, I'll
away.
punch Nugget.
Yeah. Look on the bright side. Damn it.
2. I'm
How much
running
damage
away.
did you do?
Isn't that?
No,
You
2
did
is
7
nothing.
plus
13
6.
points.
oh, I thought it was a 3 was running away.
3 was
So you
running
get
away.
your key points back.
Oh.
2 is
don't know what 2
you
is
do
then.
nothing.
Oh.
So 1 and 2 is you do nothing.
Oh, 1 and 2.
Oh.
So you get your key points back, but you've done fuck all and you can't move.
And now the jabberwock
At
doctor.
the end of your turn, it got its rends. It gets its rends. It gets its legends. No, it doesn't get a legendary action because it used them all. But it starts its turn and gets its legendary actions back and can now attack you,
Yes.
which it's going to do.
Of course it is.
So it's going to attack you.
So much hope. All immediately
29
dashed.
versus
29.
AC.
I have an AC of 15 because I didn't even get to hit.
It does this much
Why are you
damage.
rolling it? Is it got? It cannot not down me. There's no
Yeah,
point
what
in
if,
rolling
what
it
if
unless
I did more than your max health? I don't know. It does 17
he
points
could
of
true
damage, so
death
you're
you,
down.
though. Okay.
Oh my god. Imagine
Wait, is that
killing
a
off
thing?
the
If you
main
take-
person
you
of this
take more than your
storyline.
max health.
If you take more than half of your max health. Wait, what the fuck?
If you
what's the
go
rule?
below, if you have HP and a single attack drops you below 0 equal to your full health, you are true
Oh, it's a
death.
full health. Okay.
Your
Right.
full health.
That's
So if he
rough.
had 1 HP and it did 65 damage, he would be true deathed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you don't
Didn't
get
crit,
to
so
save
you're
anything.
okay.
But in a
You're
single
alright.
attack, not
Yeah, it's
in
not gonna
a
happen.
barrage.
But you are down.
So do I have? How do my successes and failures work now?
They're
on
reset.
your
They
they
just reset if I
they-
go down again. Okay.
Oh, no,
Because
so
death failures-
unfortunately, the house rule for this particular game, if you recall,
Oh.
is any failed death saves that you have remain, but you haven't had any failed death saves, so you're okay.
But my successes also don't stay.
It doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter to stay because when you succeed that many times in a row, you're stabilized
Yeah, but then it
and
means
you got back up.
Okay.
So that's the
So
best
those
possible
ones have to
outcome.
reset, otherwise every time you go down, you just get back up again.
Yeah.
So hilariously, I think because when I first started playing with y'all, I was playing Hyacinth, it happened so little that I didn't even remember that was a house rule. So how long are those failed death saves supposed to stay?
A day.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
it's not a
okay.
long
Oh,
rest.
I
Do you have a
got
long rest? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
It's
this
not something
could
that's going to
actually-
happen. It's not going to be something that comes up very frequently. Although I think that would be an interesting thing. My interest is in, so as you're aware, I don't down you that frequently, and the risk of death in this campaign isn't
Literally twice
impossible.
in the last 2 turns. But okay.
Go off, I guess.
I don't want you guys to feel like there's no way that your characters are ever going to die. Whereas in
Yeah, for sure.
other D&D games, there are quite high risks of you actually straight up having to make a new character every game, or not every game, but every however many
Combat.
quests.
Mhm.
You guys have managed to get from level 1 to level 11 without actually having anybody straight up die, and that's because I think I do a fairly good job of giving you the
Role-playing's
balance
kinda
of
weird,
this is
I don't
tough,
know.
but not impossible.
Yeah, no, I think
Something
you
to
do
do
a
with you.
good job of balancing.
Um,
playing a Squishless sorcerer, I do take a little bit of issue with the idea that we don't get down very often because I'm pretty sure I've been down like 7 times in the last 6 sessions.
Listen,
but-
you stop
Yeah, I've been
counter
down
spelling
fair
me,
few
I'll stop killing
times.
you.
Oh, that is a rough trade. I don't know.
You know, you know who hasn't gone down in a while? Oro. You know who
I don't think I've
hasn't died at
ever
all
made a
yet?
death save.
Nugget. Nugget hasn't
Well,
gone down.
yeah,
either.
Nugget.
I don't recall
listen.
Oro ever going down, at least while I've been in the game.
Oro is because of her like dodging and her health pool and being on a bat.
Yeah,
That's
and
most of the time
sometimes
flying
I'm trying.
around. Not the easiest target. That's not to say that I don't target her and try and hit her with big scary spells. It's just when I do, it's very fucking hard to hit her.
And
I want to
evasion.
clarify that it's not sexual in any way.
I was trying
really
to
love
count the
the
number
idea
of
of
times
that
y'all said
soundbite.
Oro going down, and I was just like,
Yeah, I was
somebody
gonna make a joke
somebody
too.
make a
but-
joke. Yeah.
They're all filthy.
Okay.
Filthy minds.
So Nugget is a giant bat, and Oro is the Unearthed Arcana version of Ranger that came out a long time ago now, and we homebrewed a animal companion to be a giant bat, which allows her to fly it but nobody else because she's a goblin, so size things works out a little bit better. But
Plus,
a baby
I
giant
feel like
bat,
Rangers
yes.
deserve it because Rangers just.
They get shit on a lot, sometimes why not give them a fucking flying mount? Other people could
I know.
summon a fucking Pegasus or something, why not?
I could if I took that spell. I literally
Well,
could.
precisely.
A flying mount. Yeah. So like, why not? Yeah.
Okay, so its next attack.
Oh, what is it?
It's, you're on the ground, so you're prone, so you get.
Oh, is it actually still attacking me?
Yeah, it's still attacking you.
Oh, okay.
I said that it set its eyes on you. I wasn't fucking around.
Okay.
Right,
okay,
This
it's just,
is the roll that was made by chat.
I do think you're almost the only one who has hit it too, though. So it kind of makes sense.
The
It's okay.
You're not supposed to justify it.
I had so this particular creature, as you have now experienced through the combat, is extremely singular-minded in that it will find one thing or person to set its goals on and demolish at any given opportunity, which is actually a great weakness, but also very, very dangerous. So it has set its eyes on you, and I was going to do it one of two ways. Either I was going to have it be the first person that damaged it after, if the Elandrin died, because it was originally going to just target the Elandrin, and I was kind of hoping the Elandrin would be able to use some of his other spells stuff before he died. It's a lot of prep down the drain there. It was going to be either the first person that damaged it after the Elandrin died, or whomever the chat rolled for, and I decided to go for the chat roll. So in that instance, I think both of them applied to you anyway.
So every time I take damage and I'm down, I roll a death save, right?
No, every time you take damage when you are downed, you automatically
Oh, you just
fail too.
okay. You don't even okay.
So
How many attacks does it have?
This is its second attack, so it's already attacked enough
Are we
times.
legendary actions?
It can't do those until the end of somebody else's turn.
Yeah.
And I'm next.
Correct. So you are you've had no death saves so far, no failures.
Nope.
So it hits you and you fail 2 automatically.
2.
Yeah. When you take damage when you are downed and unconscious, you automatically fail 2.
So
At the end of its turn,
That's some
we have
bullshit.
Neurally.
I really hope Nugget don't bite you again.
The portal
I go out with 1 health, and Nugget's just like, no.
the portal starts to charge. The portal starts to charge, and you can tell that you are seconds away from it activating and taking you elsewhere.
Okay.
Good. Hopefully we land.
It is Neurally's turn.
What is the range on its jabberwocking?
Far enough, unfortunately.
Okay. Dang. So I make the saving throw. I attempt
Okay.
to make.
You succeed.
Hell yeah, I do. literally one of the only things that I can save and be like confident that it will work.
That's not a 10.
So
You rolled a 10.
yeah, exactly. That's why my average is a 19. So I am going to move over here, and I'm going to one of the things will be a cure wound, just cure wounds. Just
Randall's like, please.
absolutely.
Please.
Well, because I can't heal. I can't just heal, so I could have done that from far away. But I also want to I'm going to spend another sorcery point to mind spike it after I cure wounds. So I'm going to cure wounds. Don't screw me up, cast. I'm going to do it at a 5th level. Fourth level.
Oh.
4th level.
It is going to immediately legendary action me the second that you finish your turn.
The only reason I'm saving that last 5th level spell is because that's the one that I can use to cast teleportation circle, just in case.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah.
That's
You're
only
probably
reason.
not going to give me enough health to keep me up for an entire round, is what I'm saying.
But I'm also standing like between the two of you. Is the other thing. But it'll have to at least waste attack to like get me out of the way or something. So there's 24 hit points. And then the mind
use
spike.
your coin to silence the jabber. Oh, that's a cool idea. Okay. So that's
intelligence save.
Okay. And that's not something it's very good at. Oh my god, it's very not good at it. It fails.
9 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then like -1d4 from its next saving throw. And since it's not Randall's turn, I'm just literally going to stand over him. Like no.
No. Stop it. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I get jabbed down and I get up again. You're gonna jab me down. All right. Okay. So you're effectively providing, I'm going to say, half cover.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what?
2 plus 2
AC. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the end of your turn.
But I'm still on the floor, right?
You are prone. Yes.
Cool.
That is a. It makes a tail attack at you. It turns around and it flips its little tail between Nerly's legs.
Shield. Between. Okay, damn.
Yeah. I don't think
so. It rolled on its advantage roll, 21.
I'll have to check that one. It's close.
That is a. Nope. Oh my god! Okay, you take 6 points of damage. I rolled a very low number.
It already did the rend, right? So it can't. Oh, that's.
It recharges on its turn.
Yeah.
Haiku, you're up.
Plebzilla is some kind of mind reader because that's what I've been planning on doing for a while. I'm going to try. Well, actually, there's not necessarily any try about it. It's my bonus action. I'm going to try and telekinetically shove Randall towards me, which is where is it? Target must succeed on a strength saving throw, yada yada, but they can willingly fail the save.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I'm not going to willingly fail the save. Wait, I'm going to willingly fail the save. I've got that backwards in my head. I got it backwards. I thought it was one where you have to.
Dogs just wants to roll a new character. Is what that
was in my brain, I had that completely reversed. I want to be shoved. Shove me.
I need the screenshot of you saying that and all the rest of our faces being like, what?
I want to see Doc saying, I got life in me in chat, and then immediately being like, no, I want to stay here and die. Okay,
he moves
so you
5 feet towards me.
Lovely. All right, so you are dragged along the floor by some mysterious telekinetic force. You have now got
I'm
some
not kicking
consciousness, so you are not completely out of it as you are dragged along the floor. But it is a bit of a surprise before you realise you can see Haiku. Well, Haiku, what are you doing? Like, how does your magic look when you're telekinetically yanking?
Well, when I'm yanking from a distance,
Please.
yeah.
I have life in me.
Please.
Get it out.
Oh, God, that's really great.
I always thought of it as being like the pretty sort of generic telekinetic, where there's maybe like a slight blue shimmer around Dox's torso.
Okay.
Around Randall's torso.
Yeah.
But nothing.
And
nothing
Dox's
fancy.
torso.
Even hard to notice around the swirling blue magics that are around you as the portal starts to charge up. Okay, so you.
Oh, Adam, you're banned. I'm banning you, Adam. Adam, you're
Oh,
banned.
Haiku did start the turn in the zone. I'm so grateful.
You know what? This is
So
I
grateful.
don't Adam particularly seems to screw me over. You know, I think he helped sort of around. This is twice Adam's talked to me today.
Listen,
And I've
Adam's
still got
position
that
on the
grudge
fence.
of him saying you round down 0.5. That's still in my head.
Listen,
Just a
Adam's
reminder,
position on the
Adam.
fence needs to be respected.
It's true.
Give a D6.
Honestly, you gotta be mad at the
I don't-
who
for-
designed the game about the rounding down thing. I'll die mad about that too. Like, that's not how this works.
Well, from my perspective, Adam is not on the fence. He's firmly on the side of it.
He did just give
In
us
my
Dox's turn
experience.
back, I will say. But...
That's true. Yeah. Would you like
Listen,
to?
I didn't write the rules.
roll
It
a
was
saving
the
throw?
ghost.
You failed.
I got so much done with that turn.
Thanks, Adam.
I got up, immediately got charmed.
Hey, it's your turn. You
I
have
got
your
slapped now.
flash.
We found a meat jar in a field.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was just a mason jar full of meat in the forest. What the fuck? It's
The worst
bizarre.
geocache ever.
Thank you, Anonymous.
I love that is to me in my mind that is very much an Adam, just a straight up Adam voice line. Like that sound alert is just an Adam redeem. I love the idea. I love that it comes up when Adam has said something in the chat. I feel like
anonymous.
that is
Suspicious.
Speaking.
I love it. Okay.
I'll flash your inspiration myself. That will be a 16.
That's a fail.
Can I help?
Is it a 1d4?
Is it a 1d4?
No, that I have to roll next. I failed.
Oh yes, it is a 1d4. Yeah. You
No. I refuse.
Thanks, Adam.
For haiku. For haiku. No, not too late. Add it to the save.
Oh yeah, add it to the save.
Oh yeah, that's a save. Well, he's redeeming himself there. Let's roll a 1. That makes the
18?
save.
18?
Yeah,
18.
18.
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a save or not, Tom? Say
It
something!
saves.
That's
So
See, he's on the fence. Adam, give it to Adam, take it away.
1d6 has just saved your ass so
if I rolled
hard.
a 1 by any chance, would that have been a fail?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would have been a fail. Yeah. I've got contingencies that are like what we would do if you got left behind, if someone got left
like
behind.
another
But there was an
character in the
absolute genuine like you would have been left behind. Like that we would have had to do
Okay.
something separate.
So my
There's still
yanking
time for
of
someone to be left behind.
Randall does work after all this.
Yeah, you do successfully yank me.
Yes.
Okay. Randall, you are yanked 5 feet towards me. And that is my bonus action finally done.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
All right. Does that mean you've got an action that you want to do?
I'll have a ponder.
Was it going to be more combat rolling? No, because the person that the Jabberwock he wants to kill would have been teleported away.
Wait.
Do I know? Or does
Wait.
Haiku know if, like, you have to be... Let's say you're over the teleporting circle, but you're floating. Will that still teleport you? Or do you have to be, like, physical contact?
You can roll me an Arcana check if you'd like.
Oh, good at that. Plus bonus.
Are you proficient?
Yes. I have, like, +9.
Okay, so yes, you do. So you suspect that being in the area would be sufficient, but I would have given you a lot more precise information had you rolled better than 12.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You know what? Scorching Ray, spell storing item.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh,
Oh, it's a crit.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, a crit.
Ooh, roll a 1d100. Burn it. Ooh.
D4.
Inspirational display. All allies receive advantage on next roll and double damage. I think
Ooh,
We're gonna get
what the
teleported out,
fuck?
aren't we?
You're getting teleported
Double-
out now.
But his
Yeah.
next attack forever,
Forever.
Forever, ever.
whenever that is.
Forever that combat. Well, as you send off your scorching rays, huge amounts of damage being done to the jabberwock, you can see that it is extremely beaten up. You'll be very sad to know that the portal activates, lifts you off of your feet, and you are whisked away as the bleeding jabberwock glares its eyes deep into the soul of Randall. You almost feel as if it is following you to your new location. But as you arrive, you are not surrounded. You are not followed by a jabberwock.
Oh no.
Now,
Wow, I'm sure we'll never see that again.
I'm sure that won't cause any
Like
other
we've-
problems.
I know we've literally just made 2 mortal enemies, one of Conlectus and one of a Jabberwock, in like
And
a
a
4-day period.
Barry.
And Barry, yeah.
alright.
I don't know. Barry looked confused. Maybe Barry didn't know what was
Oh,
happening.
you made an arch enemy of me.
I think Barry knew what was up.
Oh.
Ooh.
There's a Jabberwock.
Oh no.
Jabberwock is gone. Elf is gone. By the way, just in case for anyone in chat and for our players here, just in case you were curious, that individual was holding a Vorpal sword. And you absolutely could have had that.
Yep.
So what's a Vorpal sword?
Really
So
cool.
it is an item. In the poem talking about the Jabberwocky, bearing in mind this is a Jabberwock, completely different. They introduced the idea of a Vorpal sword, which is the
Go
sword
swish,
that,
swish, swish.
that kills
Oh.
the Jabberwocky in the poem.
Would have looked good.
Not good against Hydra.
And
Terrible
it is-
against Hydra.
It is something that has been ported into D&D for a very long time, and is an extremely cool item. That technically it does go snake a snack. It does technically sit within the realm of an item that you can get in this particular tier of gameplay, but it is a top tier item for this range of gameplay. So that would have been pretty good. Now, before we move on, let's have a bio break, shall we? It's
Yeah.
quite a long little bit. We'll have a little bit of a bio break, and then we'll move on to the next scene. The next scene's a little bit silly. I'm looking forward to doing a little bit of
Hopefully.
silliness.
3 Jabberwockies?
Now, if you guys
3
want to
chicken-sized Jabberwock.
take this opportunity, so this is still pretty early on in the day, so you're not getting the opportunity for a long rest. But if you want to do a short rest,
Short rest.
now is definitely a good time.
Says
As
the
you
person who gets
arrive-
everything back.
You see that there are a lot of portals around you glowing. Now, we'll have a bio break. For those of you who aren't familiar, our bio breaks take as long as we need, which is usually just a couple of minutes. We'll be back. We'll be chatting shortly. What the fuck is this music?
It just suddenly kicked in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Shit, the Jabberwock did follow us.
I feel like this is. I've
Entrance
put us on the
music.
wrong place. I've put us on the wrong playlist.
This
I'm
sounds
getting
like
music in the background.
vampire music.
That one did, yeah.
Quite
Yeah.
It says nothing is playing right now, but I can definitely hear stuff. Anyway, we'll go to this.
Subzilla said, but so what was going to happen to Haiku when he failed to save?
He was gonna run
Oh, he was
off the
gonna. So he
platform.
was gonna walk off of the dais, off the teleportation circle. So he would have been out of the area when the portal went off. So the initiative was going to be initiative 0 is when the teleporter was going to go off. So if Haiku had failed the save, Haiku would have walked off of the circle because they have to move their full movement in a random direction. All of those options would have been off of the dice. And Haiku would be somewhere else right now, still with the Jabberwock. I won't go into too much detail as to
Haiku comes riding in on a Jabberwock.
That wouldn't surprise me.
A mecha Jabberwock.
Like Ori in the Blind Forest style, the Jabberwock didn't hate Haiku, so it was just like, you are baby now.
Oh.
Raised
Right.
by Jabberwock.
So,
Raised by Jabberwock.
bio break, we usually just do our business and come right back, so don't expect us to be gone for too long. But now's a good opportunity for you to have a bio break. Hydrate, stretch, snacks, that kind of stuff. We will be back shortly.
Yes.
You can have a look at the do-good penis. Do good.
In a video game.
That. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot to run an ad. Running. I drew nearly grabbing Aura's leg. In my notes. There you go. She just says no. Welcome back.
Did I just miss some art?
Yeah, I just doodled nearly grabbing Aura.
That's great.
Though I just remembered she has plaid trousers on, not leather trousers. Damn it.
I'm back.
Oh my god, welcome back. Did you see the drawing I did?
No.
I want to see it. I'm still making some tea, but I want to see it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yes! It's so perfect!
No.
No.
Which is exactly, I think, what I even said. Like, no. Absolutely not. No. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Absolutely not.
Right back.
I just really love the idea of Oro doing combat roles. Oh, see you later.
I gotta go.
Bye bye.
Duty calls.
Oh, the tooth that I lost in my tooth extraction is like, it was the perfect place to chew things, and now it's gone. I don't know what to do with that side of my mouth.
Oh.
Store things.
Tried renting it out.
Extra storage space.
Have I tried what?
Oh, no, ignore that.
All right. Okay. You can use this time to be rolling your short rest hit die if you want.
Yes.
I don't think I got hit.
Well, really, no one should have got hit apart from
hit.
Randall. The damage to Haiku was just a nice. So the fact that Plebzilla rolled a 3 meant that it was.
Yeah, right behind Randall.
Like right behind Randall.
Just 3D printing you too. What could go wrong?
Ooh.
Dentists hate 3D printers.
There was something I saw a video for the other day where some kid wanted to go to a Halloween party as a vampire, but the video was like made by their parents, and their parents were both dentists, so they got a scan of the kid's mouth and then made a 3D printed fucking teeth or whatever and put it on them. And I was like, kid, you got some some rich parents.
Damn.
Do a Bob Mortimer and do your own dentistry. Was it Fuji 9 he uses?
What?
What?
Gets on his kitchen counter and his son's gaming chair and does his own dentistry. Super cheap.
What?
Never watched Would I Lie to You? Yeah,
Wait,
I mean,
Would I Lie to
probably.
was
You?
that an actual thing that he did and not just a lie?
Yeah, no, that was an actual thing.
He
That's
dentist
true.
himself.
He is insane on that show because you
Yeah.
never know whether however crazy the story is, there's always a possibility that it's true.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
That's been all of my experience of Bob Mortimer is that he seems by appearances alone you'd be like, oh, he's like a nice man, like a nice old man, and no, he's just fucking insane. Like everything he comes
He's
out of his mouth is
actually-
terrifying. Now, where is this music coming from that has some? I got a tiny little baby fly. I have to try and find it now. So
Is there more than with the playlists you can have
Yeah, but
more
usually-
than one?
you can, but usually can see there's a little play button. It says now playing. Nothing currently.
Maybe we just
There's
need to
nothing playing for
refresh.
me.
It could
Is
just be
it-
broken.
Something on this particular page that I've got playing. No. Okay. Sure. Probably in the tense playlist. Oh, there it is. Found you. Stop. Okay, everything I'm pressing, nothing is happening.
Maybe you refresh the page.
I'm going to refresh
it-
the page.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think if it broke on your end and you have the controls, then you have to refresh to be able to pause it.
Let's
The
try.
ghost of Roll20 past.
It really doesn't want to stop. Okay, what if I...
Ooh, something popped up then.
It's because I'm playing other things and trying to be like, huh? Oh, I can turn
Ooh,
this
there
volume down to
goes.
0. It still
There
won't
we go.
stop. It's still
Weird.
playing, technically, but I've got it on 0 volume. Now get out of here, tense Atmos.
Trying to tell us something.
Okay, we're moving on. We're not moving into tense Atmos anymore. We're going into day to day.
Oh,
Day to day.
Elevator music. That'd be fitting for a teleporter.
Kind of creepy for
Just
elevator.
lobby
It
music.
does have a little bit of a
Green
creepiness to it.
sleeves.
But you know what? That's fair. Green sleeves.
It's alright. Day to day D&D still has its mysteries. Okay, that's why it still
Yeah.
sounds a little bit mysterious.
That works.
Now, move my camera a little bit so I'm a little bit more
It's a
central.
short
We have used our short rest to get some of our resources back and our health back.
Do you know what's really good?
No.
All of my key points reset on a short rest.
insane.
That's balanced.
That's so weird to me that something.
And
that
so do
can
all my
straight
spell
up
slots if
stun-
I'd use them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Like
so-
literally everything I have, other than
Yeah.
Boon
Well,
of
it's
Healing and Ghostly
appropriate that
Form.
you're the person that's getting their
Other than my
Shit
death
kicked out of
failures,
them.
so that's good.
getting jabberwocked. Unfortunately, vendettas from terrifying planar beasts aren't reset on short rest.
That's fine.
So, upon arriving at your or your penultimate destination, you can see that this is a very familiar sight, because whilst every portal here has had a very similar kind of layout, really, it's been the same kind of stones, the same portals that are adjacent to you, these same kind of like ethereal pools around. Each of the locations have been different, though the portals themselves have been very similar. Now, this is familiar to you because this is the location where you first arrived on the Feywild.
Ah.
Wait,
The last time you were here, the other portals were not activated. If you recall correctly, you were told by the steward that when you arrive, you will have the opportunity to step through a portal and just to step through. Okay? Now, could I have an Arcana check from anyone who wants to roll an Arcana check to learn a little bit about these portals, just so that I can expout some knowledge?
Can we all
Can
roll?
I,
Fully distracted by nearly dying.
can I
Alright,
instead
25
of rolling
example.
assist haiku so they have advantage?
If you'd like, yeah.
Yes, I'd like to talk it over really quick. What the heck do we pick?
Sure,
I'll guidance
25.
you as
I'll
well.
take it.
Just,
Yeah.
you know.
So we're
Oh my
ample
God,
regardless.
is that a D4?
Yeah.
D4.
29.
Oh my god!
Dang.
Jesus.
Yeah, I really want to
Okay.
make sure we pick the right one, you know.
Yeah. So this
Is this the portal where we started on this current journey, or when we very first entered the
when you
Feywild?
very first entered the Feywild, yeah.
I.e. the one that gave me a nugget.
Yeah.
Wouldn't.
Lickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you would.
Mm-hmm. Maybe would. Yeah. Now, so what you glean from this is that this is the active state of some very ancient, powerful network of portals. You've experienced this travel now several times, and you have been able to glean some things that these are a network that were, they are possibly old, but also they appear to work when activated properly, as was done by the steward, as some kind of like slingshot that involves eventually you having a destination. So they don't go wherever the fuck you want them to go. They go in steps, which is what you've just experienced. So you start at place A, you have to go to B, C, D, etc. before you can get to the final place that will then slingshot you to where you actually want to be. Okay? So essentially you are getting to the closest possible portal, which then has, these are like hubs almost. And when activated, these portals you put your destination in as part of the activation, right? So it's not that you arrive here and then you have to make a decision. All four of these portals around you now lead to the same place. Because your destination has been set, and it was set when the spell was originally cast.
Right.
Do we all immediately recognise that we very much recognise this is the beginning place?
Everyone here recognizes this is the first portal that you entered.
I want to give my body a check over.
Okay. Your curse has not worsened. Since your regular dousing with the waters and the healing effects that you've had since then.
Okay. I'm still a little concerned that we're using this beginning portal again. And I'm sure Dougie would be as well,
With your 29 Arcana, you suspect that curse being placed upon you was partly done so because of incorrectly using these portals.
Oh.
You recall that when you arrived here, this is not what it looked like. It didn't have the same effects. You didn't get slingshot through multiple places. You just arrived immediately, and it was kind of a very jarring. It was essentially someone was brute forcing themselves through this kind of network to just shunt you from one plane to another, and it was done in a way that was very careless and not done through the correct, proper arcane protocols. But that, I suspect you will all agree, is probably fine by the person that did it to you.
Yeah, I think they did that on
Back alley.
purpose.
Yeah.
Back alley teleportation. Never
I
trust
think
it.
there was, in fact, a lot of thought put into doing this because it was the easiest way to be an asshole.
To fuck you guys up.
There's that.
Yeah.
I still plan on
Sir
burning
Schiffer.
that tavern down. Once,
Not
well,
a
if
big
we
fan of
find out
Sir
that the fairy dragon is the owner of the tavern.
Sorry, it's
Now-
Dane here.
So you're confident that you can step through any one of these portals and it will take you to your final destination.
Final destination or our final destination?
Final
The
best.
destination. This portal terminates here.
All change.
No,
Mind the
go
gap.
We can go through any one of these portals. It should take us to the cloud.
Okay.
Let's go.
Do we take the same one? I feel like we should. Just in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's do this north one.
It's north.
Okay. So we're going? We all good?
Yeah. Step through it
We
together.
all hold hands and step through together.
Okay.
Yeah.
We all hold hands and step to the portal together. Now, as we do so,
What happened?
I don't
What
like that.
happened,
you're going to love
CM?
this and also hate this.
Yeah.
We move to a completely different area.
Where we're going, right? That's what we expected. Grapes, bread.
Oh my god, the grapes.
Bread. Oh no, we are small.
It's because they're giants.
Is this how you feel all the time, Aura?
Feels normal to me.
The hell's that?
Whoa.
Tree stump.
Man,
Is it?
I don't know. It looks
Well done.
gross.
Now, I'll give you an opportunity to look at this map, but first I will describe what the scene is in front of you.
Is that melted
As
cheese?
you arrive, you immediately hear screams. Screams of despair. Screams of those being slain. Innocents being cast aside by the horrible, chitinous, terrifying beasts that are crawling out of the wall that you can see from the north here. Around this giant cutting board that you are stood on, you see the remains of bread people.
Not
To the
bread
north, you
people.
can see already that there are some grape people being torn asunder. You hear there's wails of despair as they are being consumed by these insectoid invaders. As you look around the room proper, you see to your south, as you look off of this table that you apparently appear to be on, a huge dining hall. It moves on for what looks like to you hundreds of miles from your current perspective, as you see huge giants, you can only assume, as they are moving around their day-to-day life. They're all sat around a dining table. Many of them are sharing beverages and kind of laughing and jumping around and kind of having a jolly good time. Someone is playing an instrument in the background, which appears to be just an absolutely fucking colossal drum set with a harp next to it. It's a very jarring combination. But we move from one combat immediately into another as the spread, pun intended, in front of you is this scene filled with all sorts of food that appears to just be at war, trying to defend itself from these invaders, but barely even effectively. You see that really what appears to be happening is that they are prey. You can see all of these insects are tearing apart the grape people, eating up all of the bread. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt. What's up? Go on.
Thank
do
you,
your thing.
Tortu, for tipping £15 to Tom's D&D allowance. I'll go straight in
Aw.
Tom's D&D allowance pockets for his D&D related activities.
Thank you very much. Most often, well, apart from my subscription to Roll20, all of my D&D allowance goes to supporting other small creators, because it's me supporting, map makers and token creators and stuff like that. So, thank you very much for your support.
Thank you, Tortu.
Appreciate you.
Very, very good. Thank you very much. Very,
Very
wookie
good.
wookie.
Boogie
Very
woogie bugle boy.
appropriately, you can see that there is one molten cheese over here that it seems to be defending itself as its big stringy arms try to swipe away at these creatures, these horrible insectoid invaders. So this is the scene that we have ahead of us. If you want to scroll along the map, you can see that we have, well, immediately in our vicinity, you are on a chopping board. That's not the kind of knife that you should use for cutting bread, really, but that's fine. Got some berries down here to your bottom right, some candles, very nice. We've got some lemons here, got a bit of cheese, some spaghetti. Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
All sorts
Oh,
of
that's spaghetti.
I
thought it was like toothpicks.
I mean, I would have said it's spaghetti. I guess it could be toothpicks. We've got all sorts of like some ham here. We've got a big old soup. You can't see what's happening. I mean, whilst I'm giving you the ability to scroll down this, you're not getting the full effect of what's going on in these particular areas. They are populated, but you aren't getting the full idea. However, at the very far side of this table, you see what you can only imagine is your final destination. There is a beautiful pie.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Illuminated by the sun on the far side.
Wow.
People actually put pies in
You can
windows.
see
This is actually a thing.
with these wonderful berries sat on top of it.
Can we tell what type of pie it is from afar?
Very
Even
important
if it's
question.
just is it a savoury or is it a sweet pie?
It looks like it is a blueberry and strawberry pie.
Ooh.
Odd combination.
I mean, it's got blueberries and a strawberry on the top of it, so I'm going to make some assumptions here.
There's also pears right next to it, though. So
Could be a
Sure,
pear
maybe
pie.
there's some pie. Maybe some pears
Next
in
to
there
it,
as well,
not on top of it as garnish.
why not?
Important, because pear is not good.
wow, hot take.
Hot
You
take.
think?
They're gritty and grainy, and we deserve better, frankly.
We deserve better.
I like a good pear. It's gotta be a good pear.
This is.
Oh, I see you like to eat flavored sand.
Listen, we
Oh,
gotta
all
allow
the
Jack
food.
to
It's not a
feed the-
million miles away from my diet, to be fair.
we gotta allow Jack the few food things he does seem to like.
Yeah,
I like fruit.
plums, cookies,
I love plums.
pears.
Plums. That's what you
Plums are
said.
top tier.
Yep, definitely knew that you said plums.
Hard cheese. Not melted
like
cheese.
soft
hard
cheese?
Don't like soft or melted cheese. This isn't the place to be getting into this.
We're not
Yeah,
getting-
anyways.
Food all over the
We're not getting
table.
into this. We're not getting into this. But this is the scene ahead of you. Any questions about what you're seeing in front of you now?
Are there any giants about?
There are giants, but they appear to be at this dining table to the south of you, which feels like miles away. Your
Okay.
current stature is that of someone very, 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 very tiny.
Yes. They don't seem to be concerned with what's going on over here. Not watching it for sport or anything like that.
Not even remotely. No.
Okay.
Just to clarify, the horn we were given from the Earthsign Court is an actual like animal horn, not
Correct.
a
Yeah.
blowhorn. Okay.
Correct.
I was thinking we could try and attract their attention, but
Yeah. Makes sense.
Your
I'm an
initial-
artificer. Could I whistle a blowhorn from an animal horn?
I mean, you suspect that when these insects fully make their appearance on the scene, they are not going to discriminate between fruit people and adventurers.
Yeah.
Or food
Can I
people and
shoot
adventurers.
them with magic? That's what I would like to do.
We'll absolutely
I
start
should-
rolling initiative if you guys have no other questions about the scene you have in front of you.
Well, I was going to suggest we don't have to get embroiled in this war. I think we need to stop helping people.
Okay. So Oro and I can get down off the giant table. How are you gonna do it?
I can levitate myself.
Okay. All right. Well, we could just
Levitating is different from flying. I want to reiterate that one more time.
Yep.
Levitating means you start floating in place and do not move unless someone else pushes you.
Yeah. What foodstuffs look hot on the table?
So you can see steam rising from the horizon,
Okay.
which looks like it might be coming from the top of a soup bucket or pot.
Okay, so it's
Bucket.
possibly hot soup.
Yes.
Hot soup.
Okay.
Levitate floats you to the ground when dismissed. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that parody song writes itself.
I see Tom's been using the Dropout account. I mean, I have been using the Dropout account. Thank you, Tortu. But this was not inspired by Crown of Candy.
I like this map. It's cool.
It is a cool map. This is a Chepeku map. Supporting them on Patreon. So
That soup looks so good. Cream of potato with some mushrooms. Fuck yeah. I want soup now. I'm gonna make some tomato soup when we're done.
Oh, tomato soup. Lovely.
It's so
Do-
good.
Do these insect
Tomato
boys
basil even.
notice us?
so they are crawling through a. Are there any good egg people? It's funny that you mentioned that because there are some eggs on this map. I guess
Oh,
we'll have to
no.
find out when we get over there, huh?
If they're good or if they're rotten eggs.
The insects are bursting onto the scene through this hole in the wall. You can see that they have immediately started eating these grapes. Some of them are a little bit closer to you. It's hard to say whether or not they're initially going to start hunting you down. None of them have made any aggressive moves yet.
Okay. Oh.
The screams are really uncomfortable, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it's the deaths of innocence.
Yeah.
I vote we avoid this.
I think we should stop these creatures from being slaughtered. Maybe. So this. I don't like these screams. I don't like these.
Please, you're not supposed to
they're-
eat me. I don't want to die this way.
They're food. They're meant to be eaten.
You don't know that.
It's like a great.
I want to be in a pie.
Got to give a grape its wish.
I was grown to be in a pie. Or
Grape
at least
pie.
a sandwich.
Grape
I'm
and pear
getting
pie.
Grape sandwich.
I'm getting big Yo Gabba Gabba vibes, and I don't like that. It's a creepy
know what
kid
that is.
show where
Oh.
they had a little skit where the food was crying to be eaten, and I didn't like it because it was like,
Oh.
you can't just eat the cheese. You're gonna make the broccoli sad, and then the broccoli's like,
Oh, that's fucked up.
go to the party in your tummy, and I'm like, I don't like this. This is not
That's
good.
fucked up.
Don't know.
Mm.
That's fucked up. Does a
Does
bread,
a bread
person
person
count as a
plant creature?
I mean, this is all difficult because fiber is just very big carbohydrates. So this is all fucked up.
All I'm saying is these things we might end up saving are going to end up dying anyway.
Yeah, you'll end up dying anyway someday. Should I not heal you when you get hurt?
Oh,
Wow, the attacks
This
are
is-
purely the helping a 6-second elf and not...
This is the
6 second elf? That is
intelligence versus wisdom we've got going on here.
That's what it is, yeah. Nerly just likes helping everyone. So I'm not okay. I was being a little facetious there. Nerly is definitely like unnerved by the unhappy screams, but she's not going to like plant her feet and fight y'all. You'll have to kind of coax her away from
What
not
if I give you the
helping.
silence coin. Drown them out.
Okay,
What
first, aren't we
alignment
all
is like
concerned
you?
that we're all tiny people now and the grapes are like huge and screaming?
Wait, are we sure
don't-
we're tiny?
I don't think we're tiny. I think these are the giants. They told us they were giants.
Yeah.
what was
I
if this
don't
is
know why-
evolution and they're actually real people?
How big are the insects?
They are the same size as you guys, yeah.
I point towards the
Oh
insect.
no, they're not. No, they are actually bigger than you guys.
I point towards the insect.
I'm sorry, I
Is there-
incorrectly estimated their size.
Any type of check we could do to determine whether we're normal-sized people in a big world or small-sized people in a
No.
normal world.
Gulliver's
You-
travel check.
How would you ever know that?
You can't, like, surely the laws of physics dictate you can't tell that. Jack.
Well,
Do I feel particularly dense?
Jag.
Like the space between my atoms has been reduced. What kind of a check?
Yeah, have we
A
gained
squished
weight?
atom.
Let's listen.
Not- The
Everyone,
density is not.
Then-
That's not.
listen. Let's stop.
We could science this.
We're not.
Unless the water
You're not measuring these things because I'm not giving you the tools to measure these things.
I'm gonna cast a magic missile at the insects if we keep talking. Not as like a threat. It's just like Nerly can't stand the screaming. So unless somebody is like,
my flesh, my flesh, my flesh.
We can just go talk to the giants.
We're not here to talk to giants.
Tiny, they're not gonna.
We are. Though,
we are here to talk to giants. In fact, that's the core of the cloud.
Well, I thought we were trying to get across to that big shiny portal thing over there.
The
Big
pie.
pie.
For the portal, the pie.
Is that not where we're trying to go?
No, we already went through the portal. We're here. It
You
just
have
sent us on-
arrived here. You've arrived on this chopping board, and on the far side of this desk that you were on, this countertop, is a big pie next to a big window.
But I thought
A
you said it was-
huge pie, maybe even some kind of pie with some kind of magical effects, perhaps.
Oh my god, it's Alice in Wonderland.
Oh my god!
We
there we go. Thank you.
We met a jabberwock and we gotta go eat the pie to get big again.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen Alice in Wonderland.
I've never.
I'm glad I read that book. Yes, we should probably go eat the pie. And if you drink, you get smaller? Was it a drink that made her smaller? I think we should eat the pie.
Definitely not read too much into the Alice in Wonderland stuff. Just enough.
Okay.
Just
The
enough.
soup makes you smaller, the food makes you bigger. No, I'm kidding.
I shoot a.
It does look
insect.
like does it look like a magic pie? Like is that like an
It
arcane
looks like a
people
magic
are like
pie.
if we're not gonna help these people, I think that pie is weird and we should look at it.
If it's weird, I don't think we should be looking at it. That's coming with me.
Randall, don't you know stories about this? I think I've even heard a story about this.
Oh, my flesh! Oh god, I'm so delicious.
Oh yeah, okay, she magic missiles. She can't do it, she can't do it anymore.
I'm so delicious.
I'm so
So
delicious.
that was it. That was it.
Are you shooting the insects or the grapes?
Yeah.
to shut
No,
them?
the insects. What alignment shift?
I get sick of the Feywild.
Oh, I didn't mean to click shield. I meant to click magic missile.
Okay, let's roll initiative then, shall we? All of the ankegs, which is what these guys are, will be getting a initiative of 5 because I'm not rolling initiative for every single ankeg on this table. We'll be here
That's
all
fair.
day. But you guys can roll your initiatives. Stupid magic might fuck up the scientific method. Okay. Some good numbers there. Some very good numbers. All these numbers are better than the other numbers. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Bigger
Right,
numbers are
starting at the
always
top.
better.
Oro and Nugget.
Okay, I don't particularly want to use my fire sword scimitar here. I feel like that'll maybe create more problems than what I want to do, so I'm just gonna hit.
I mean, you can. It's not unless you are. So if you're using like fire spells, you need to be concerned if it's AOE, right? If it's going to hit in an area. If you're using direct single target fire abilities, then you don't need to worry. You
Okay.
using a fire sword is not going to somehow ignite this whole table. I say that now because I don't want to set a precedent that you need to be worried about you using your fire sword every session from now on.
Okay, right, yeah,
There
No,
is a
don't worry
giant
about
bag of flour though, so be careful.
Cue the sacred flame soundbite.
Yeah, true.
So how did your party die? Well,
We got a really cool sword.
I pull out my scimitar
Okay.
and say, "See you later, fucko," and it ignites in
Whoa.
flame.
Yeah.
nice.
Let's go. The flame tongue is ignited for the first time.
And I'm like, "Oh, it worked! Fuck yeah!" I like look back at it. Like, yeah, I did it.
Ignite for the very first time.
That is a hit.
Sweet. 2D. No. No. Oh,
So
good.
When did they get bigger?
Sorry, what did you say? How do they get bigger?
Yeah.
I realised that they were large, not medium-sized.
Oh, okay.
Someone asked how big they were, and I looked at their size, and I was like, "Oh, actually, I fucked up.
Thanks.
I made them too
Thanks,
small."
whoever did that.
Might have been me.
Okay, so that is that's 13 points of damage in total. You got your
13.
sneak attack as well.
Oh, and a sneak attack.
There's nuggets next to you.
It's 11.
Lovely,
Nice.
lovely.
And nugget bites for another 3 if 21 hit.
Yeah. Oh
And-
my god. This...
Bites again on his turn
Oh, that's a miss.
for 11.
Okay, this one ant keg is looking pretty fucked up, honestly. You came out of nowhere. Do you want to describe any of your attacks at all?
I just flamed him right in the bits. There you go. That's it.
Flamed
Flame
right
your
in bits.
bits.
I really like the idea of
Fine.
Oro's seeing this, like, so what is it that motivates Oro to get the flame tongue out and actually start? Because you're seeing this scene in front of you. Obviously, it's a bit distressing, but also you've got Haiku beside you being like, maybe we don't do anything. Nerily being like, we gotta do something. But she's like kind of caught up in the moment of talking to Haiku and kind of a horror of Haiku being so fucking passive about this. What are you and Randall? What are your motivations here?
I mean, the screaming is horrible, and the insect people look terrifying and are obviously eating the things that are screaming, so she wants to kill the things that are causing damage.
Yep, that's straightforward. How about Randall? What were you? Where were you on this during this conversation? Were you on the fence, or were you kind of just staring at Haiku in horror?
A little bit, but also like Randall wants to help, but also he's just been in a combat where he's nearly died like 3 times in a row to a horrible creature, and so he's maybe a little apprehensive of like not quite so gung ho about just jumping in.
Right. Okay.
It's like
So Oro starts the battle off by charging into this Ankeg and just fucking dealing a huge amount of damage very, very quickly. It stops its pincers from just kind of like tearing off pieces of bread. You hear the screams of the bread person like, no! All my carbs! I'm losing all my carbs! Oh,
my
God.
crust.
There's so much glucose in me! And it just kind of gets torn into pieces. But you manage to save the day just about as it turns its gnarly pincers in your direction instead. Nerily.
Ooh, I'm next.
Mm-hmm.
Do the ants look like plant people?
No.
Okay. Plant and insects. I'm kidding. Okay. So I would like. I don't get anything back on a short rest, so I'm still working with not super full resources. But I think after seeing Oro turn and I know what Oro is capable of, and watching one still standing, she's like, okay, maybe not magic missile. So I'm going to spend a sorcery point to quicken a cantrip. Boop boop. Spend that sorcery point, and I'm gonna do one little sacred flame at the one. Did I really do
flame.
4 damage? Yeah, I did. A 1, a 1, and a 2. That's
Dang.
great. At the one that Oro is attacking.
Okay.
DC 17 Dex save.
Dex. It's just that. 14. Fails.
Fails, so it takes 4 damage. Is it still alive?
It is still alive. It's looking very fucked up. Very fucked up, but it is alive.
Okay. And I know you can only cast 1 spell per turn, but can you cast 2 cantrips? Could I just cantrip twice? Or does it have to be a spell and a
I
cantrip?
think it has to be a spell and a cantrip, unfortunately.
Okay.
Look at that
In
drawing
that-
from Tortu.
Ooh, I want to see. I love it. In that
Sticky.
case, I will guiding bolt the one behind Oro.
Okay, go for it.
29 to hit
They
and
are illuminated.
12 radiant damage because I get do I get +2 to damage with the lily? Let me double check that because I'm pretty sure I
No.
do. No, it's just
No, no,
to the saving
Yeah,
throws
it's
and stuff.
Yeah.
You can quicken
Oh,
and
one of
cast
them
2
must be a
cantrips.
Okay. All right,
get
there you
rid of
go.
it.
Oh, just one of them must be a cantrip with a bonus action. So I can quicken and cast 2. Okay, then instead of I didn't want to actually spend a spell
Okay,
if I
that's
didn't
fine.
have
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah, that's fine.
So can we just count that as
we can
another
re-
sacred flame
rewind
and
it
I'll
a bit.
just reroll damage.
Sure.
So 12 radiant damage. I'm
Okay,
gonna get
but
my
they need to
spell
make a
slot
deck
back.
save.
Dex save, yeah, 17.
They fail. They take 12 points of damage.
Okay, and for because it's a cantrip, the dex save's actually 19 is what it is, I think.
Okay.
I get a
All
plus
right.
2 to that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And that one's still
Sorted.
alive? If it's
Yep.
the same one that we're attacked?
Oh, so that was the same one? I thought it was the one
Yeah.
behind. No.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend a whole guiding bolt on the one that she just fucked up really
Yeah,
bad, but if it
If
was
you're gonna
another
use-
cantrip, I'm focusing.
Okay, yeah. That is that Ankeg dead.
Okay,
So you kind of-
perfect.
A big blast of flame illuminates that particular Ankeg as it
Okay.
falls to the ground, writhing and screaming in its own tongue that you can't understand, but its wails are horrible regardless. Oh God, why am I dying? Why? I'm just here to eat some food. Anything else
I
we
don't
do?
like this place.
Why is the food sentient? God damn it.
Right,
That's
any
it
other
for me.
movement?
I'm
Okay.
well, I did move over to the big. Okay, so that is actually just a big loaf of bread, or is that
Yep.
representative of a bread person?
It's a big loaf of bread that is a bread person.
Okay, I guess I'm just standing next to the bread person. Here's what happens. She goes to skirt over and go to take cover, but then she touches it and it moves, and she's like, "Oh, right," and that's when her turn ends.
Look at Torty's image.
Help! I'm so delicious. Help! I'm so delicious. All these natural fruit sugars. Pans over to the brand name of the ad.
That's so funny. Help, I'm so delicious. That's so
All
funny.
my antioxidants.
Oh, dear me. Okay, alright. Randall. You've
Alright.
seen parts of your party break off and cast spells. It seems the battle is on.
I
Some
have
citrusy fruit ahead of you. You want to go
citrusy.
It's a musical.
I'm going to cast Hex.
Oh.
And I'm going to cast Hex upon the one by the Thry Grape people,
there? Yep.
which is also the shiny one,
being
yeah?
consumed, yeah. Oh, it's
Uh,
not shiny. I illuminated it because it was guiding bolt, but she's not using
Oh.
guiding bolt now. In fact, I
Oh.
also took a bunch of his health off, so it should be removed. Put back
Okay.
to normal.
Well, I still do it on that one.
Alright.
It's not
Sure.
glowy, so it's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
And I choose Strength as the ability check that it gets disadvantage with.
Okay, all right.
Ooh.
Let's put a little cursing boy on it. A little bit of a curse on it.
Then I'm gonna do. Can I move through allies? I can move through allies. right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
As long as you don't stop on their
Yes,
turn,
yes.
on
Yeah.
their space.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna move to here. And then I'm gonna go wicka whack.
Oh, wicka whack. Wicka whack.
Choose. I
A
get
90s hip hop song. I can say because I was alive in the 90s. Okay, Chad.
Whip
Like the
out.
90s.
It's a hit. That's
19.
another hit.
A 17.
Another hit.
And then I'm gonna throw. Actually, no, I'm gonna. Let's see what these are first. 11
Okay.
and 10 and 4. 1d6 extra necrotic damage to a target whenever you hit it with an attack. So that's another 3d6,
Well then.
Damn.
Nice.
which is another 9 damage.
Oh,
Oh God.
Ooh,
looking
demolish.
real fucked up.
Okay, and I spent a key point, so I could do another unarmed bonus.
If
stroke whack.
you'd used that by the way, that Jabberwocky was on death's door. If you used this in that last fight, you would have just fucking killed it. That last hit.
God damn.
But
misses.
it. Oh
last
wait, hang on.
attack
Oh no, it is a bonus. Okay, I can't do that at last hit because that's a bonus.
Okay. Alright.
Cast Hex.
Mhm.
Oops, but it did hit anyway, so it's fine.
Hope.
Okay.
Uh,
Just
anything
the
else you
dice
said?
keeping us
Yeah,
honest.
I'm just gonna. Oh, I can't easily take a one of them away like that.
Okay. Haiku.
Mostly because I can.
It looks like your party's dragged you back into another fight.
No, I've done it. Well,
I mean, he has free will.
I
He
could-
can do what he wants.
Yeah, I could just sit
Yeah.
down.
Just hopping in the corner.
I'm just gonna tinkle by
wait.
myself.
tinkering alone in the corner.
That's me in the corner. That's me with my
as
tools.
my- As my action, I will summon a small flamethrower eldritch cannon.
Oh.
And that will use a
Oh,
slot,
no.
actually. Spell slot to do that.
Randall is glad Randall stepped.
I'm glad that Adam
I
said
don't
that
get
the
my
exact
things
same
back
time.
after a short rest.
Yeah, some of us have to manage our resources.
Yeah.
I have to. We don't often have short
Yeah.
rests.
You're gonna have to
Very
remind me how
infrequent.
I can put my turret on the.
So we can just drag and drop it from the characters thing. There you go.
Oh, it was that easy.
Yeah.
I DM'd a game once. I'm spawning there.
What? Oh fuck! I saved to change by accident. What is it? Was its AC and HP?
Remind
It's a
myself.
tanky
AC
boy.
of 18. And it has a hit points equal to 5 times my artificer level, so 55.
Fucking hell.
Thank you.
Can I
Thank you
see
for
Haiku
that.
get his turret out?
Yeah.
The fire one.
Mhm.
You sure that's a good idea, Haiku?
Oh, I just ignore.
Aura remembers this.
No, we'll remember this.
So that's my bonus. Where was it? Oh,
Okay, I'm saving its health
HP.
to the token.
oh yeah. Okay, cheers. So I'm going to command it to move forwards 1 space. There.
Yep.
And it's the same bonus action. I will command it to flamethrower. I reckon I could comfortably hit those 3.
Yeah, that's those 3 at least.
Yeah, it'd be a far fetch to hit this one. wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can hit those 3.
Let me remind myself.
Dexterity saving throw.
I believe it is
Ooh, 2 of them succeed, 1 fails.
against my spell saving.
Yeah, I'm not sure what your spell saving throw is, but they got a 19, a 20, and an 8, so I'm feeling
Oh,
they're pretty
yeah,
good.
17. I should remember this by now.
Everyone dislikes that. For the Haiku being sassy.
So that's 3d8 fire damage to those who failed and half as much to those who were successful.
Okay, roll it.
Does actually just hit. Ah, excellent.
The attack is as half-hearted as Haiku is in this moment.
Look at that, Katie.
Oh, oh, you know what's funny? I wasn't born in the 90s. I was born in the 80s. Not even at the very end of them either.
Jesus. Okay, alright, so that's 8 damage to all of them.
8 damage to the one that failed.
Oh, it's
4
half.
to the
Okay.
other 2.
Okay. That's 4 to that one then.
And you know what? You know what?
Thanks.
I think he's just gonna walk to the edge.
The wall? It's gonna stand in it. I'm grumpy.
I'm going to stand in the corner with the candles.
Alright, we've got 9 minutes of our game left. Let's have it with Haiku sulking in a corner. Alright, I mean, it is arguably more of a defensible position than where the turret is currently. Right,
Yeah,
the end of your
defense.
turn. It's now the Unkeg's turns.
Can I ask a question really quick?
Yep.
Do they smell like lobster when they're on fire? Are
They
these like
definitely-
insects that were intended to
100%.
be eaten?
Sure.
Do the leaves
yeah.
they're standing on catch fire? The spell specifically sets fire to inanimate objects that are flammable.
Sure. The I feel like that's probably not basil, but we're going to say it's basil. Goes up in flames immediately.
Cool.
Doing a whole extra 1d4 points of damage to those 3. Roll it.
Ooh, hell yeah! You almost doubled your damage. I'm kidding. Does it change
Yeah.
Haiku's mind at all when the smell of like freshly steaming lobster with an herbal undertone, a basil undertone to it, wafts over at you? Are you more interested in this fight now? We've motivated Haiku.
Let's just say Haiku will be aiming the cannon indiscriminately.
What a grumpy turtle.
I'm sorry,
Alright.
we're fine killing one sentient life, but the other's not good.
Right, so this Ankeg gets over here and just starts absolutely shredding this cheese elemental, who is getting just deliciously eaten. Just, oh no, I should be draped all over something, not in this fuck's mouth. Oh. That one is getting eaten up. This guy over here is going to make some very angry bug noises as it attacks your turret. Gets 23 versus AC, so it hits. And it does 9 points of damage plus 3 points of damage. It's 12 points of damage total. And it is grappled. Oh, I can't quite see it on the screen. How do I do a grapply boy? Grappled. And then the next guy. Gonna do the same thing. It hits. Doing 10 points of damage plus... I should just put this extra one in there. Another one. So it's 13 points of damage in total. These are both the turret, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. You can manage the HP on the token for the turret, by the way.
Oh, okay. You remind me of the first set of damage.
12? I think. This guy over here is going to screech at the pain of the fire, but also is just really interested in eating up this delicious grape person. I'm so delicious! Oh! Misses, unfortunately, because of the distraction of being lit on fire. This bug guy, however... Oh, it's another miss. Fuck me. Okay. That's fine. This guy... Gonna eat some grapes. Also misses. Very low AC for these stationary grape people. This guy hits. Go up. There we go. Oh, big old chunky piece of damage into this grape person. Oh no, no, no! Please, please, no! You can make me into a wine. That's them getting eaten up. But with that, arriving at the top of our turn order one more time, we will say that that is our session over for today. In front of us, for our next session, we have a fleet, an army, a cohort of Ankegs are about to invade this table and eat up all the grapes and the bread and the ham and the soup and the cheese and the eggs. Who knows what else is over here getting eaten up plenty.
Wait, can we see more coming out of that crack in the wall?
It's difficult to say.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I feel like I have a pretty good line of sight.
You are lower. You are reduced.
Oh, I see.
So, with that, we will end our session for today. Our next session will be, I guess, another combat. Wow, Tom just can't stop throwing combats at us. It's almost like he's buying time to prepare for other things. But that is our game for today. Okay, next session. Remember that we are fighting buggos and we are saving food people. Delicious, delicious food people. So that we can finally speak to the giants of the clout, pick up the last tribute that you guys need for the Ursine court, and perhaps get these curses removed from you.
I would advise people stay 20 feet away from the cannon. Next.
Oh,
I did
gee.
wonder when I saw all the things surround it.
Okay. Right, well that is our session for today. Thank you very much for gaming. Game o'clock.
Yay!
Good gamers.
It's fun.
Thanks for everyone joining us in the chat. You're always lovely to have around.
Yes.
The torture for the doodles, because the doodles are always funny.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for the doodles indeed. We'll see you next week, I think.
Think so.
Okay. Alright. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.